Hey, we're live. We're live across all 16 channels. We're broadcasting to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, DLive, Trovo, and Twitter, Periscope. So, if you prefer one of those places to watch the show, feel free to head over there. It's 6:47 p.m. right now on the West Coast. Hippie Chick, hello. I'm over there in the chat, over there at Cult of Dusty, and we were upset because he didn't go live, man. I was really hoping that he'd show up. We waited for 47 minutes, man, before I started the show. I actually, what do you mean I froze? What do you mean I froze? Hippie Chick, everything all right? Hippie Chick, is everything all right? Oh, here, let me bring my mics over, guys. This is going to help a little bit, right? Sometimes I'll forget about my microphones, man. Here we go. So, Dusty, I've been watching him for years and years and years. You know, when I first got on YouTube, he was there, and I was blown away. We had a falling out years ago, but now I've rediscovered him, and it's great. Yeah, I don't really need to get into that so much unless his audience wants to hear about it. You guys that are from his audience that are coming over, feel free to ask questions about that. I have no... Everything's fine. Okay, cool. All right. Enoch. Yo, what's up, buddy? Just try refreshing the page, Jeff. But anyway... So, we were all hoping that Dusty was going to go live, and sadly it didn't happen. He still might go live, and I want his audience to know I will monitor that. In fact, I will put it up right here in case he does go live. Because I would expect you guys to support him and leave here immediately if Dusty does go live. I'm a huge fan of his. So, I was really excited about being there for a live show, man. I was like, oh, he's going live. I'm going to catch it right from the beginning. I was so fucking excited. I wasn't even going to go live tonight on my channel, which I usually do every night. I even told my audience this afternoon that I was going to go live tonight. But anyway, this is what I propose for you guys. Why don't I cover Dusty's picks for his subjects tonight that he was going to discuss for his audience, and I can discuss them. Him and I see things pretty much the same. That's why I really love watching his show, because I find myself in agreement with a lot of what he says. And I can look up all of these stories and we can discuss them. If you did come over from Cult of Dusty, let me hear from you. If anybody came over from Cult of Dusty, let me hear from you right now. Hey, Jose Monzo. Jose Monzo, what's up? Tom Range, what's up? Cheers to another show, Josh G. Yes. We've got some beautiful dabs to do. Here from Cult of Dusty, Abby Nicole. I just wanted one person to come by. Thank you, Abby. Thank you so much. So if Cult of Dusty goes live, you'll know immediately. I've got him up right here. Okay, this is for y'all, for his audience. So I'm telling them I'm literally monitoring this stream in my podcast in case Dusty goes live. Abby, were there any of these stories that you were interested in hearing about Dusty's opinion on? And I will gladly walk you through any of it like Dusty does. Because this is what I do. I do what Dusty does. I go over things and I give you my reaction to them. I've been doing this on YouTube for 10 years. Rip Frenchie, says Jose Manzo. Were there any, Abby, were there any of those stories in particular? Here, we can minimize this because we're basically just waiting to see if that screen changes, we'll know. We can put that right here, and then we can get the waterfall and the glass and everything. Okay, so Abby, Matt Gaetz, I'm always excited to see how much of a disaster his life is. Me too, Abby. I agree with you. So let's find out. It just says Matt Gaetz pedophile. Let me see if there is something new that's come up about him. All right, Matt Gaetz, Gaetz. Okay. Latest news: comedian gets escorted out of Marjorie Taylor Greene Matt Gaetz California rally after pedophile. Oh, I found it. Okay, SF Gate, guys. This is the story that Dusty, Cult of Dusty, was going to cover. A pedophile prank, it says. Okay. So I'll go ahead, just like Dusty does. I'll bring it up so you guys feel like you guys are right over there at Dusty's, okay? And this screen over here is... let's get rid of this one. This one, maybe. There we go. Okay, great. So, oh, no, it's not one of those, is it? The whitelist. Okay, here we go. So this says, comedian gets escorted out of Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz's California rally after pedophile prank. So this is something I don't know. I'm not familiar with. So we'll just go through it, and I'll bring your chat up here, guys. Give me a second on your chat. The universal chat will be up so that you guys will be able to see it. Okay, it's just on the wrong screen, so let me click that over. There we go. Okay, so there's the chat. So you guys can see what each other are saying across all of the platforms, okay? Just look here if you want to see what everybody's saying. All right, the internet prankster Walter Masterson looks almost too happy to be there. Dressed in a shirt, shorts, and bucket hat, all printed in the American flag. He's standing next to GOP representatives Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz, two of the more contentious figures in the House of Representatives. He's at what appears to be an America First rally staged by the two politicians at a beach in SoCal. 3 separate venues in Southern California canceled scheduled events with Gaetz and Greene. Oh, my goodness. Resulting in the two holding a protest outside City Hall in Riverside, a city an hour away from L.A. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. Masterson tells the two of them during what appears to be a photo opportunity. Both Greene and Gaetz are grinning, holding a thumbs up. There is a video here. I don't know if we can play it, but let's see if we can.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited. I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think he's a pedophile at all. The charges against him are totally false. They're totally false. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
It's worth watching twice.
Everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think he's a pedophile at all. The charges against him are totally false. They're totally false. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
People think he's a pedophile. I don't think he's a pedophile at all, says the crazy guy wrapped in the American flag. Matt Gaetz on a beach. You know, he's disgusting. The fact that we live in a society today, guys, where people feel like it's okay when you're accused of pedophilia to go out on a beach in khakis and promote. That is where we are today, everybody, sadly. And I got to tell you, I am not surprised one bit by any of this. This guy is a great troll. So, This article goes on to say, I mean, everyone thinks you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. People think you're a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile at all. I don't think he's a pedophile at all. So funny. In March, Gates was placed under federal investigation for allegations of sexual relations with an underage girl. Joel Greenberg, a former associate, pleaded guilty in May for sex trafficking of a minor and bribing an official, among other charges. Gates's face changes noticeably in these seconds, no longer smiling for the camera. Green is still grinning and holding up her thumb because for her, that's just another crazy one of her supporters, base supporters, and that's what they're like. And that guy basically was just Halloween trolling the fuck out of them. That was one of the best Halloween trolls covering Dusty's Dusty's stories live now. Covering Dusty's stories live now, letting everybody know we got 178 people over there at Cult of Dusty. It's just crazy. Seth LeBron. Here, everybody, Seth LeBron. Seth, I'm so glad you made it specifically. I would love to see Ivy come in here too after she has to leave. But Seth, it was what I saw that you posted in the chat that I was so impressed with what you said. You were talking about cannabis. I said that guy needs to come over to my show. Let me let my cat in real quick here. You want to come in, little kitty cat? Okay, come on in. Seth LeBron! Call me anytime. Dude, was that you that I sent the friend request to on Facebook, bro? I sent you a message. Was that you? With the kitty cat for the avatar? Let me know. And no, Seth, you can watch this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Trovo, DLive. Did I say Twitch? Yes. You can watch this. I'm broadcasting to all of those different social media platforms. Nay, I just got a burger with Big Mac sauce, heavy pickles. I could not stop thinking about it. Josh Kelly, you're welcome, bro. Right? You're right. I got one in my refrigerator, just sitting there, chilling. I literally just bring it over here and rub it on my face to show you guys how much I want to snuggle it and just love it and just cushion it against my face. It's a beautiful little cheeseburger with heavy pickle and Big Mac sauce on it. It's in a plastic baggie in my refrigerator. I'm going to cut them up into quarters and eat them for little snacks. Furry, right? You know, that's the Cult of Dusties. You guys call yourselves fur bears or something? What do you guys call yourselves? Matt Dillahunty's not too happy with me. That's funny. Let's keep going through the article, shall we? If Matt Gaetz were any creepier, he'd be a TV preacher. Right, okay, so let's keep going. In March, Gaetz was placed under federal allegations. We got through that. Okay, Gaetz' face changed, right? And then she doesn't do anything because she's a dumb stump. Okay, the charges against you are totally false. Masterson yells as he's escorted away by a security guard. The video of this incident was shared on Masterson's TikTok, and anti-Trump Pat Midas touches Twitter, where it has 2.8 million views. Oh, dude, that shit's almost fucking viral, man. 2.8 million. You know, today that is considered viral. Back in the day, it would be 5 million in a week. But today, dude, they call you viral if you're getting 150,000 views in a day or two. It's so stupid. Everybody's fucking viral now. I'm fucking viral. Checking out one of Dusty's buddies. He yelled out at me. Checking out one of Dusty's buddies. He yelled out at me. Oh. Seth, are you talking to somebody else in the chat, bro? Oh, right on. Yo, bro, I will shout you out. Bro, Seth, I won't just fucking yell out at you, bro. I will read every goddamn chat that you put in here. In fact, I feel bad because I think I've missed some people's chats and I don't want to upset people. So if you guys want me to go back and read some of your chats, I can do that. It's just, I'm reading this article too. Is it just me or was Matt Dillahunty getting kind of mad during that interview? Dude, Matt and I got high before the interview. Rooster McScratch. Yeah, Matt and I got high at the beginning, and he just does not hold his cannabis well, guys. Some people turn into their personalities change, and his personality was not what I was expecting. I was expecting an amicable, kind of supportive, type of interview, and it just, wow, man, it just became an attack. And boy, if you guys can go watch that interview, it's at naysgarden.com. Go watch. I think I put the Matt Dillahunty interview up. I may not have done that yet. I've kind of neglected the website. I've got a few interviews I probably need to put up there. But yeah, Matt Dillahunty does not like me anymore. We can discuss that. But let's go ahead. I told these people over there from Cult of Dusty. I'm going to tell them again. Covering Dusty's articles. Please join us. Okay, so the video that was shared on Masterson's TikTok, 2.8 million people saw it. Okay, we went off on an aside there. Masterson has done this sort of thing before, crashing school board meetings, anti-vaccine rallies. You gotta love this guy, anti-vaccine rallies. An event for MyPillow founder Mike Lindell within the last few months. Oh, I love it. I fucking hate Mike Lindell. That is so funny, man. I mean, that man is under such a level of delusion that he literally feels like he is so persuasive that all he has to do is just have his voice heard and that people will believe him. That he just needs his words heard and that he's making total sense. And I'm like, bro, when you were smoking crack back in the day, you smoked one too many rocks, son. You ain't coming back. You're gone. Okay? You ain't coming back. Go worship Donald Trump some more. But you know what? Don't spread that poison out in public, man. Keep that shit to yourself. That's vulgar. Your Trump worship, your blind Trump worship, and your inability to look at logical facts, truths, data about an election that lost 60 freaking cases in federal courts around the freaking country. That's going to be pretty telling about your lack of cognitive ability. You just don't do it very good. You're not a deep thinker. Keep your thoughts to yourself. You're savage. You deserve more views. Love it. Abby Nicole, I think I love you. Abby Nicole, I love you. I already love Seth LeBrod. I'm so glad I went to Cult of Dusty's. You guys, I will go tip Cult of Dusty $100 right now. Watch this. Watch this. I will tip Dusty $100 right now if 5 more of you come to my podcast and say you love Dusty. I will tip Dusty $100 right now if 5 more of you come to my podcast and say you love Dusty. 5 more. And I swear, I'll tip him $99.99. I'll short him a penny. All right? If you guys want to see me tip Cult of Dusty $100 in his live chat that he didn't even go live in, and you want him to make like $75 because YouTube will rape him on that fee, it's horrible. That is a crime. It's criminal that Dusty is generating that cash, not YouTube. It's Dusty. Lars, okay, that's 4 more dollars. I mean, 4 more people. I'm saying 4 more dollars, $20. $20 down, 80 to go. Right? Yeah, $20 down, 80 to go. Lars Weber, thank you. I love you, Lars Weber. 4 to go. Four more to go for a $100 super chat. Let's get 4 more people in here from Cult of Dusty to say you love Dusty. I see those 5 I love Dustys. I'm tipping him $100 from y'all. And I'm going to say, Dusty, this is from your audience. Here's $100 from your audience. Even you didn't go live and they don't mind. You're awesome. We love you. Have I ever talked to Dusty? I've put super chats, and he's read them. So it was almost kind of like having a conversation to me, you know. He's responded to my super chats before and pontificated on them. So, no, I've never talked to Dusty, man, and boy, it will be a total honor to have a conversation with him. You know, because I've got a history with him, man. You know, I'd love to share that with you guys. So far, nobody's really asked about it. But 4 more people, man, to get Dusty $100. It's only going to take 4 more people. 4 more people pop into my podcast now and say, I love Dusty. I will super chat him $99.99 right now. I just need 4 more people to say I love Dusty. 4 more new people to come in here and say I love Dusty. I love my Dust Devil. I definitely would love to talk live. Talk live. Come on, peeps. Abby, why don't you go back over there and ask them to come over? Ask 4 people. I'm going to do it. 4 more people. Say, I love Dusty. 4 more people that aren't my audience members who I know. How do I know Dusty? I'm a fan. I've been watching him for fucking 11 years on YouTube, man. I remember some of his first shit. You know? Okay, Abby's going to go over. Abby's going to go. Abby. Abby's going to go over to Cult of Dusty. She's going to try to get 4 more people over. I'm fine with four more people. Because he's an atheist on YouTube. Yeah, and so am I. So's Arn Ra. We're all atheists. So's Matt Dillahunty. You know, so is, I believe Kyle Kalinske is, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. He says secular talk, so I really don't know what his belief in God is. But let's make a new political party, the new S&M party, so Socrates and morality, or Shinto and manga. Oh, excuse me, guys. Let's get some people. Do you search Nays Garden? He only needs 4 more people, and he will give Dusty $100. He's also talking about topics and pretty cool, to be honest. He's going to let us know if Dusty ever shows up also. Thank you, Abby. Abby, I got to give you some love in there. Oops, not the hearts didn't come up. There we go. Abby, there's some hearts for you, honey. Thank you so much for that. Dominic Leo says, hashtag JLL. Ian Randall, what's up, brother? Josh Kelly, I love tattoos and totals. It's Papa Sean Mon. Ian, what's up? What's up, bro? I recognize your fucking name, man. I don't know why, Ian. I recognized your name, bro. What's up, Papa Sean Mon? God damn, bro. You still hanging with Cobra Dad, bro? You still hanging with Cobra Dad, bro? He wants to come over here in a couple of weeks. Bring the dog. Atheist since I was 5. Mom is a witness and a father. Hey, man, my parents are Jews, bro. I was bar mitzvahed. And when I was 11, I knew it was a lie. So I went and got bar mitzvahed anyway because I was so indoctrinated. I thought I had to do it. I had to do it. Or it wasn't going to be accepted by the Jewish community. All my friends were getting it done. You know, it's indoctrination. It's peer pressure. It sucks. So I went and I did it anyway, man, you know? And, but at 11 years old, I knew there was no God. I knew. It was a whole John Wayne thing, man. I'd tell you guys that story if you want to hear it. Where do we hook up with At Nays Garden? Click right here. Oh, you can't click on, you can't. Oh, I am Nays Garden on YouTube, or search this title. ... Paste. I am Nays Garden on YouTube, or search this title, Cult of Dusty Makeup Show, for his awesome audience. Dude, I just need 4 more people to say I love Dusty that came in from Cult of Dusty, and I want to give him my money, man. That's why I'm saying this again. You guys are forgetting. Dominic, no, you don't count. To come in from Dusty's show. Dominic is one of mine. So we got, no, not you, Steven. So we got one person. Okay, I got Lars Weber. Lars Weber, folks. Who wants to get Cult of Dusty $100 right now? That's my question. Atheist since I was 5, right? I miss you big, man. I miss you too, bro. Why haven't you been coming to my shows, homie? Dude, we're always in here partying, bro. 3 times a day, bro. You know how we do it, bro. You know what's up, bro. You know what we do, bro. You know what we're doing, bro. You know what's up, bro. I respect Jews more. They acknowledge science at least. Seth, they don't fully acknowledge science, bro. Jews don't. They say there is a man in the sky, man. That's not fucking science. You know? They wear yarmulkes and kippas on their heads, right? That's not fucking... Dude, why? Because you're showing respect to the man that doesn't exist in the sky? Or are you fucking kidding me, man? You should go see what Hasidic Jews and people like Ben Shapiro, what do they call them? I forgot the name of the Judaism, the sect of Judaism that Ben Shapiro belongs to. But I'm telling you, man, they're freaking psychos, man. They're freaking psychos. He thinks he's better than you. Jordan Powers! Holy shit! We got number 2, Jordan Powers, I Love Dusty. We got 2 I Love Dusties. Jeannie Rude, I Love Dusty. Christian. We got it. Serenity. Tonka, I love you. We got it. We got the 5. I pay the man. Bonesy. You got it. You guys all got it right now. Here goes your super chat. You are the best fucking audience on the goddamn internet. Next to mine. You guys, Cult of Dusties. You guys are fucking amazing. I'm just going to do 100. Your audience, your AUDIENCE wanted you to have this regardless. You could not make your show, bro. $100. Your audience wanted you to have this regardless. If you could not, regardless of words come to me. Your audience wanted you to have this, even if you could not, even if you could not make your show, bro. They are truly awesome. There you go, guys. Here goes your super chat. And you'll see it appear. Well, you're going to see it appear right here on screen. Bing, bang, boom. There goes $100 off to one of the greatest podcasters of our time, Cult of Dusty. I fucking love him. I'm a huge fan of his. There's not too many people on the internet who keep it as real as him. Okay? So everybody should be checking him out. There goes that $100 super chat. There it is, guys. So we will do what Cult of Dusty audience wants to do tonight. All right? Peace old to the best ones. I can dab again. Nice one. I'm doing well. I liked your video. Yeah, smoke them if you got them. I agree. So if you guys want to subscribe to my channel while you're here and sign up for notifications, how's Hashbean? He's doing good, bro. I just saw him. Feel free to sign up for notifications and subscribe to my channel. Hashbean's doing great, bro. We just talked about a month ago. They've still got Cannabis Chat. Why don't you go say hello? Cannabis Chat I want to say .live, but Cannabis Chat something, man. It's a different address, but I can find that address for you if you need to find it. Lee, thank you, Lee. Thank you for going into. I see what you're doing over there. Thank you, Lee. Love you, buddy. Nate got a new 420 club member. Oh, thank you guys for joining. Thank you. Give shout out to ORF, to old retired fucker. I always do, bro. I always give ORF shout outs. Always. He's awesome on Twitter, on YouTube. It's just sometimes we have communication breakdown, you know? Dun 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 dun. Bow. Communication breakdown. Ian, I just got out of a lot of trouble, but finally, much love. All right, we'll talk, brother. We'll talk. Next up, I want to know what the fuck is meth fish. Okay. Did you have enough of the pedophile? Because, you know, I freaking hate Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Swift, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I just assume not give them any more airtime unless you guys want to hear more. I'll do it for you guys because this is your show. The guys over there from Cult of Dusty, I fucking love you guys. I love that you're here. Hey, can I do a big giant bong rip for you guys? What do you guys say? Is that okay? I mean, you guys are cool with that, right? See, on this live broadcast, I've been smoking cannabis on it ever since I could live broadcast. So it's what we do, and this is a cannabis-based podcast. Dusty is the only atheist redneck in America? No, bro. Fucking Matt Dillahunty lives in Texas. Arn Raw drives a fucking Jeep, bro. You're telling me they're not rednecks that live in Texas and drive pickup trucks and Jeeps? Come on, bro. Come on. Cult of Dusty's not the only redneck atheist, bro. I'm from fucking Florida, bro. You want me to start going back to my goddamn roots, bro? What's that, bro? Squirrel gun on the fucking wall behind me, bro? You want me to start going back to Florida, bro? I mean, I know I live in Northern California for the past 10 years, but I could definitely fall back to my southern roots, pal, if you want. Dude, he's not the only one. He doesn't have, you know, Dusty doesn't have the corner on redneck atheists, but he's one of the fucking first on YouTube, man. He's one of the fucking best. And I will also say this. I had a falling out with Dusty. And I want you guys to know what happened, okay? So, before I do this bong rip, I'm going to tell you the story, and it's really quick. I loved Dusty. Used to watch him all the time, and I was podcasting, and I would share what he was talking about on my live stream, just like I'm doing right now. You know, he'd be live, or he'd have a podcast. I'd say, hey, we're going to watch this, and I'm going to comment, right? One day he said something, and he was mimicking a black person. And he did it in such a way that it was offensive and it was racist. And I said to my audience that day, I said, I've got some really heartbreaking news to share with you guys. I never knew this about Dusty, but he's a fucking racist, man, right? So understand, we went through this. Somebody in my chat, we were talking about Dusty about 6 months ago. And somebody in my chat said, I said, yeah, Dusty, I used to love him, bro. I was just watching him the other day, but, or no, I wasn't watching him. He came up somehow. Somebody asked me, oh, Nay, do you watch Cult of Dusty? And I said, bro, I used to love that guy, but he's a racist, and I stopped watching him. This dude said, dude, he's not a racist anymore. I'm like, what? Dude, just like me. Now, when I started on YouTube, I was a fucking racist. And all of my audience members know that. They know. I was discriminatory against mostly people who were of Arabic descent, but if you were Latino, I was rude to you too. I'd just flat out fucking ignore people who were Hispanic. Don't ask me why, man. It's a long fucking story, but I was a fucking racist. And the fact of the matter is, friends like Iceman and Robert Mulligan helped me realize that I was being a fucking racist. And I learned, it took me some time because I knew them before I started podcasting. But it was after thinking about it and podcasting for a while and seeing how I treated complete strangers, it didn't fucking matter. And if you were Latino and I could just be a douchebag to you, it didn't fucking matter. You were laughing, ja, 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 ja. And I didn't like that. I don't like ja, 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 ja. It's ha, 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 ha. And then one day I realized, I was like, dude, that's just fucking stupid, bro. Yeah, so in their language, they use the J instead of the H. Get the fuck over it, you little fucking pussy. And I did, years ago. And I just realized everybody's got their pace. Everybody arrives at a different time. We're not ever arriving at the same time. And I understand that. I'm always willing to try to let people catch up, or I'm trying to catch up to other people, right? Well, he said, check out Dusty, and he's outed himself as a racist. I said, well, if he's fucking outed himself as a racist, he's not a racist anymore. I said, he's trying to not be a racist anymore. That is, This is the best fucking news I've ever heard. I can go back and start watching Dusty again. I fucking turned the show back on, and I was hooked immediately. I was like, this is the best podcast on the fucking internet again. I was like, he's so great. He's got 10 things to talk about, and he spends a half hour on each one, or, 15 minutes, whatever his limit is. And he gets into it, man, and he pauses the show, and he curses, man, and he's real, and he's keeping it real, and he doesn't hate people based on their differences anymore. It just couldn't be any better. It just makes, and he's an atheist. It just makes me so happy. He's a good old boy. There's nothing wrong with that. I ride motorcycles. I got a quad. I got pickup trucks. What, son? I got a Jeep. I mean, come on, man. I got so many guns, your heads would be fucking spinning. Trust me, man, I am one of the best examples of somebody who can see both political parties for exactly what they are, and I plant my flags in all the right spots, and you're probably going to agree with most of those spots. And if you don't, especially if you're coming over from Cult of Dusty, feel free to fucking call me out. Call me out. Say, I don't agree with you on this. Explain it, and we'll get into it. Okay? Because there's a few things we talk about on here, and hopefully we won't get too deep into it. I really want to cover Dusty's stories. So that's what happened between me and Dusty, and that's why I fell out of being a fan of his and then fell back in, and I'm not leaving now. He's right where he needs to be, and I just love it. Cult of Dusty is the shit. Consider me a cultist. I am a fur baby or whatever the fuck you call yourselves. I'm one of them too. And you guys can call yourself gardeners if you want to. I would be so honored to have Dusty's audience members, accepting me like that. The best thing about Dusty is he took accountability and owned up to his mistakes. Ivy, you showed up. Ivy, and owned up to his mistakes. It's the fact that I gotta own up to my mistakes every day on the show. It's cathartic. What can I say? I make a lot of mistakes, Ivy. It's the fact that he chose to grow from those mistakes. Exactly. I want to go back and read all of your chats, everybody. You guys are the best fucking audience members. I swear to God. Randy, Steve Running, Seth, already done. Ian, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Josh, Lee, Ian, Tonka, what's up? Abby, Methfish, yes. Tonka, Jeannie. Rude, thank you, Jeannie. Steven, Ian Randall, Lee, Abby. I hate him too. That story was hilarious. Rooster McScratch, I love your name. Dusty's the only atheist redneck in America. Lee Spanner, we love you. Lee Spanner, yes. The meth fish are amazing. Okay, Jeannie, thanks for this shout out, bro. It's not a shout out, man. We're just fucking talking. We're just having a conversation here. Nobody's shouting at anybody. We're just having a conversation. If you guys hear your names, great. Patty Anderson, COD. Yeah, COD, man. Call of Duty, Cult of Dusty. And what's funny is when I got into Cult of Dusty, I was playing Call of Duty. It's so funny. Shabibu and Elon, man, what's up with those twats? I don't know who Shabibu is. Who? Bonesy. Let me know. Lars, fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah. Lars, right on. Enoch, bong rip. Yes. 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 Jack Harrer, possibly. Yes. We're going to smoke. Hits from the bong. Abby says, hits from the bong. Hits from the bomb. Thanks for your teachings. Ian, I love you, buddy. Thanks, bro. Is it Sean or Ian? Let me know. Cheers. Love Aaron. Arn. I love Arn. Bro, I got a black Jeep because I saw Arn Raw driving a black Jeep. Let me tell you the story. Arn Raw bought a black Jeep. It's fucking bad as fuck. Bad as fuck. It's the baddest fucking Jeep I've ever set my eyes on. Arn Raw's Jeep, right? I'm a big fan. I'm like, dude, I want a Jeep, man. I want a Jeep so bad. My neighbor and I, we passed each other on the road one day. He's like, hey, what's up? Like, how's it going, bro? He's like, hey, man, I got something I think you'd be interested in. I'm like, oh, God, somebody else with a fucking grow system they're trying to get rid of. I'm like, what do you got? He's like, you ever heard of a Roxor? I'm like, no. He's like, it's kind of like, it's like a side-by-side. You know what side-by-sides are? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm thinking of a John Deere side-by-side. They're real common around here. You see them all the time. Yeah, it's like a fucking golf cart. He's like, well, people are upgrading these, man, and they're making them street legal. I was like, really? I was like, what color is it? He's like, it's black. I'm like, yeah, I want to see this thing. So, I go and I check it out. I think, I can't remember. Yeah, he pulls it out of the fucking warehouse. I remember. Pulls it out of the warehouse and I check it out. Sold. I bought it. Then I jacked it up. Then I fucking beefed it up. I put fake dual exhaust on the back, which it's split at the catalytic, but it's more power. Diesel Freak hooked me up. Giant tires and rims, man. The whole thing is fucking bad as fuck. I got this bad black Jeep now. It's bad as fuck. His is more of a city cruiser. I mean, don't get me wrong. His will go fucking anywhere. Ours will. But mine is more of a, it's just, most people would trailer this and just take it right off road and just run it through the water and shit. It's like that. Yeah, that's how much I like Arn Raw. So, you're a scathing atheist and hunted like mad years ago. And hunted like mad. Oh, yeah, I don't hunt. I don't kill anything. I don't kill animals. I love all animals. I use my gun to scare squirrels off. I shoot the limbs next to the squirrels, and they run off. And the reason why is because they drop these pieces of pine cone that have these thorns on them, and I can't walk around my own fucking yard or the jacuzzi area or my fucking deck. It sucks. So I chased them off, and it worked. I had to do it 2 or 3 times, and they never came back. I'm not a killer, man. I don't kill. I kill bong rips. I'm a serial killer, but I don't kill cereal anymore either. Too much sugar. I cut out sugar. We could talk about that later. On The Amazing Atheist. What's my opinion on The Amazing Atheist? Man, Drunken Peasants, Amazing Atheist, right? Are we talking about the same guy here? All redneck atheists rule. I'm in Alabama. Alabama, Bama, Bama, Alabama, Bama, Bama. Silver. Mandalorian. Man, that's a common name now, isn't it? I'm thinking of Bromando. Bromando-Lorian. I wish that was Bromando. Silver is... He was a maverick in atheism back in the day. Cheers. Gravity is your higher power. Watch Jay-Z's Story of OJ. Ian Randall. I was here. But he has changed. Please, we love bong bubbles. Dusty is not a racist anymore if he ever was. Thank you for the cure. Dusty is chud like all of us, but no more. Racism is the cure. Yo, bro, do the same. We're all racist only against human race. Seth, Patty, Bong Hit. Hello, Joe. Right on. Ivy, Hiley, Enoch, Lee. I don't like water. Everyone is different. Lee. And we all have to catch up. I drank water 4 years. I doubt Cult of Dusty racist, but he did say some racist inside. No. No. Dusty was racist. Okay, Jeannie? He was racist. You can't using racist rhetoric is being a racist. Okay? When Donald Trump just says the word China virus, that's him being a racist. Okay, Jeannie, understand that. If you use the N-word, you're being a racist. It's the use of the language is part of being a racist, okay? Not just hating someone who's different than you. Using the language is hating someone that's different than you. Dusty did it. I did it. We're guilty of it, but let's not back away from it, Jeannie, okay? You gotta hold our feet to the fire. Please, hold Dusty's feet to the fire, and don't ever not do that. Don't ever let us up on our racism and the shit that we've said and done in our past. We do not deserve a fucking past. We are here today calling ourselves out, telling you we're wrong. We were wrong. He's saying he was wrong. Let the past be history, not a narrative that you're fucking changing today. Okay? No offense, Jeannie, okay? I hope you didn't take offense to that. Patty Anderson, what's this guy's name? My name on Facebook is Ben Shader. Okay? The character that I portray on here that you're seeing right now is Trendy Nay from Nay's Garden. NaysGarden.com, Nay's Garden all over the internet. I used to be the leader of a group called Trendy As Dabbers. Changed the name to Nay's Garden, and we've been doing a lot better ever since. Grow cannabis for paper. Yes, hemp, absolutely. The best thing about Dusty is he took accountability. That's right. Okay, I got to catch up. Dust Bunnies. I used to watch Dust Bunnies. Oh, is that what you guys call yourselves, the Dust Bunnies? I don't know why I was saying furries and fuzzies and shit. Seeing him again recently. Dust Buddy. Dimebag didn't die. Papa Sean Man. Okay, GP, that's a lie. Don't lie on my live stream. Hey, GP, and if you're like saying the music is still alive, okay, I understand. I agree. Fucking Pantera forever, bro. Pantera till death do us part. It's been a long, strange trip with Dusty Smith. 50 in the main channel. Nice, guys. This is fun. 50 in the main channel? What? No, 50 in the main channel. Dude, I don't have 50 in the main channel. It says 24 here. Feel the love, man. I subscribe. Yay, we're smoking. Loyalties and these Dust Bunnies. COD for Sud. COD for life. I paused Dusty when he was too deep in the anti-SJW. Bill said, so happy when he dropped that toxic shit. Christian. Yes. Nays, can you dark mode? Radical leftist agenda. On what? Can I dark mode on what? Did you get truck nuts? No. Does Arn Raw have truck nuts? Oh my God. I need ball sacks hanging from the back of my Jeep. Does Arn Raw have them? Then I'm fucking getting them. Oh my God. This is more people I've ever had on my live stream than ever. Oh my God. I love you people. Please, while you're here on YouTube, guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so you get notified when I go live, which is 3 times a day. If you get sick of that, just turn off notifications. I do go live 3 times a day, but I try to bring you guys fun entertainment. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. I'm a grower. I could show you my grow, man. There's so much this show has to offer. There's never enough minutes in the day. And there's always so much talking and chatter in between all the cool stuff that we do on the show. So please give me a chance, and I would love to win you over. All right? And always, always, always support Dusty, Cult of Dusty, of course. I can't believe so many of you came over here. I love you guys. Drunken Peasants. Yep. Sup. Yo, Dead Pirate Tattoo. What's up, son? Yep. Left Dusty when he started using the N-word. Came back when he started being... I heard him use the N-word too. I did, and I forgave him one time. But then he did that. He did the voice. And then I said, no. He said the N-word with the soft A, and he was trying to act like he was a black person when he said it. And I said, no, we can't do that, Dusty. I said, I can't support you anymore. I love you too much to support you. And it worked. I think enough people left it. Maybe he got the message. Actually, his numbers probably just kept going up and up and up. Let me know. I don't know. But I was one of the people that left a long time ago, and I'm so proud to be back. Because I always told my audience, when I see that change in people, I will open up my heart to you. I can't wait to share your words with my audience. I thought he was doing it to mock racism, and it was insensitive, but I'm not sure. I saw all put up on YouTube. No, you're wrong, Jeannie. He was being racist on the show that I saw. Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend you, Jeannie. Thank you. Thank you so much. We Dusty Bunnies. I like you, Nate. Thank you, Patty. I love you. Ideal Paradox. Yep, I love you too. DC Fishing. I love you. DC Fishing and I actually do bong hits together in person, so that's what's up. Jeannie Rude, just keep posting. Nay, we'll see it. Jeannie Rude, I will see it. I am not offended. Dark mode, everything. Seth, the N-word. So white guys are technically calling themselves the N-word. It became conflated when New England writers of dime novels when heading out west and not knowing what they heard. Seth LeBron, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Radical Leftist Agenda. Dark mode on YouTube, Twitter, everything. My Twitter, I just haven't done it on this computer yet, bro. My chat won't go dark mode, but YouTube has dark mode, huh? I don't think I knew that. Jesus. Yeah, they don't make it easy, do they? I don't know where it is. That's so stupid. They make it so hard to find things, you know? Anyway, we are monitoring Dusty's show. If he, for some reason, sobers up and decides to go live, we're gonna go right over to him. Okay? Dark mode on. He's seen it. Lag my ass off. Yeah, as social justice word, anti-social justice lost me. Jackson Hinkle brought me here. Jackson Hinkle brought you here? What? You tell me what Jackson Hinkle said about me. I want to hear every word that Jackson Hinkle said about me. I love him so much. I love Jackson Hinkle like a brother. I love him. He makes so much sense. Just like Cult of Dusty. I love him like a brother. I love all these guys like brothers. And my sisters. All the ones on YouTube that are making sense. Even the ones that don't make sense. That are giving you something to watch. Whether you agree with me or you agree with them. It doesn't matter. Podcasters save lives daily. Jackson Hinkle brought you here too. What happened? What did he say? Have Dusty on the show. I would love to interview Dusty on here, guys. I would be honored, especially after he's gone through that transformation, and that would hopefully be one of the things he'd be willing to talk about. And if not, you know, we can just talk about how his podcasting saves people's lives all the time, you know? He literally saves lives by podcasting. Nays Garden, we say fuzzies in reference to Dusty. Oh, it is fuzzies. Okay. Dusty's very humble now, and that is why we love him. Lee, ideal. Dusty just figured it out when he got fucked by Shoe on Head. I don't know what happened with Shoe on Head. What did Shoe on Head call? Did Shoe on Head call out Dusty? Let me know. Grow industrial hemp and take over toilet paper. That's right, Seth. Jeannie Rude. My dad was a super racist. Grew up in the same area that Cult of Dusty lives now. I need water, guys. I got cotton mouth. He lives in a hunting cabin. Oh, we called them by that? That's terrible. It's fucking horrible. Yes. They feel like they're... A racist feels like they're above someone of a different color, skin, and they say that, you know, and you're just like, you were once a boy, bro. You don't use that word to put somebody down. You know, you were born a boy. So don't use that fucking word to put somebody down. I came over from the Dusty Show. You asked for us to give you a chance, Nays. I'll subscribe and watch over the next few days and see. I love your energy. But Queepor S, remember this about every podcaster that you ever watch. You can always disagree with stuff that we do and say, and hopefully you can still watch and support, you know? It's not just about the message. Now, for this show, you'd be surprised of all the messages that there are here. There's a lot. But it's not just about the message. It's about giving you something where somebody told me today, man, you know, they just found out that they think they might have cancer, and they say, I'm just so glad that I've got a place where I've got people that care about me, and it feels like a family. And, dude, I wanted to fucking start crying right there on the goddamn live stream. That was this afternoon. You know? He got some horrible fucking news, and we're just hoping that, you know, things work out. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, I hope that he thinks about starting a GoFundMe. You saw my super chats on Jimmy Dore. Yeah, Jimmy Dore. Hear from Dusty. Caleb, hell yeah. Ivy sent me. Ideal. Ivy, you are so sweet to be bringing people over from Cult of Dusty. And I'm going to tell you, I've always sent people to Cult of Dusty, and I will continue to do that hardcore now. I will go out of my way to promote his channel. After this showing tonight, you guys I should say, I haven't even hit the bong yet. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna hit this bong. We didn't load it yet. That's how slacking I am. I haven't even loaded it yet. All right, it's like I'm trying to keep up. I saw your super chat, Jimmy, and Richard Medhurst. Richie Medhurst is another one. I would love to get him on the show. I have so much respect for that guy. Whatever his issue is with me, I'm totally cool with. He doesn't have to come on my show for me to love him and say that I have a lot of respect for what Richie Medhurst does. He is amazing. I agree with fucking everything he says. You know, and he knows a lot about what he's talking about. He's talking about foreign affairs, Syria, Palestine, Israel, America, imperialism. This kid is on. He's a defender of Julian Assange. He's an excellent public speaker, man. He goes out in the street and he speaks to people right in their faces. Man, he's fucking awesome. Richard Medhurst on YouTube. If you haven't heard of him, he's amazing, man. He's amazing. And you know, he might feel like, you know, he doesn't want to be affiliated with me because there's frequent drug use on this channel. Let's go full screen here for a little bit. You guys want to we will just not minimize Dusty, but we'll just make him a little smaller and put him right there. So, well, if he does go live, we've got it right there. So you guys can monitor Dusty's live stream. It's still 85 people waiting for him to go live in there. So, because there's so many of you that came over from Dusty, I'm almost willing to give him another tip in the goddamn super chat. So let me put my brain around it, okay? And I'll see if I can do another little coercive thing. And both support, you know, both Dusty and this channel. Nays Garden, guys. Nays Garden. NaysGarden.com. Simon Whistler. Seth. Mega Project, School of Life, and Wisecrack. Haven't heard of any of them. Thank you so much, Seth. I can't wait to check out what you're into. Thank you. My dad would always use the N-word when I was a kid, and I even knew it was wrong, but it was an awful word. I once used the N-word. I learned it in fucking 4th grade. I was in elementary school, and I came home, and we're sitting at the fucking dinner table, and I called my sister the N-word right in front of my parents. And my sister, who was older than me, my mother and my father, the food dropped out of their mouths and they all went like this. And then my mother goes like that. And she goes, honey, that word is racist. And what that means is it's really mean to black people. So you don't want to use that word ever again. And my father was sitting there like this. And I was so scared that I was about to catch a fucking beating. I never fucking forgot that lesson. You know? Parents can be amazing, right? Those life lessons stick with you forever. Dusty hates Jimmy Dore. That's okay. That's okay that Dusty hates Jimmy Dore. You know, I support all podcasters that have followings, except the ones that are just out and out lying in such a way that it's detrimental to society. People are killing themselves. You know, I do have a line in the sand that I draw. Haters that are hating for the wrong reasons. This guy, Valsh, you guys have probably heard of. I've got a big problem with that guy. You got to really keep it real. Ivy, you guys, I want to get in real time with you. I'm going to skip ahead here in the chat. We used to like Jimmy Dore till he made apologies for insurrections on January 6th. Jeannie, I'd love to discuss that with you. I'm an avid follower. Actually, you ever watch Jimmy Dore and he talks about my triage oil that he loves to rub on his body? He gets it from me. This is the triage oil. So what this is, guys, is not me trying to sell you anything. This is me telling you I could teach you how to make this. It's only 3 ingredients. Okay? It's pain oil. You rub it on. It works on over 50 things. You rub it on your body, it makes your fucking pain go away in seconds. Open wounds, internal pain, you get a bump, you get a bruise, you get a scratch, you get a cut, you get a mosquito bite, you get poison ivy, you have psoriasis, you got poison oak, you get sores inside your mouth all the time, on the outside of your mouth. This makes them go away. It makes athlete's foot go away and it won't come back. It's amazing. You want the best complement to your triage oil? Stop eating all forms of sugar, including fruit juice. Fruit, all of it. You cut it out, and then you can have little bits of it like I do. You cheat every once in a while. Last night I had a Big Mac, and I had an Oreo, a Blizzard. I had a little bit of a Coca-Cola. I had French fries. I went crazy. But ask my audience how much how much weight I've lost in the last month or 2 months. Okay? And listen. There's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. I promise you. Once you start seeing the results in your body, and I tell you what sugar does to you, you're never going to want to have it again, man. You're going to be so repulsed when you realize you have been getting suckered by these people, man. They don't give a fuck about you. They want you dead. They want you sick. They want you in the hospitals. This is how they make their money, man. All the way across the board. They invest in all of the infrastructure. They invest in all of the corporations. That way, the more sickness, the more money they make. I'm sorry, guys. I had to feed my cat. I had to feed my kitty cat. Now we are ready for this bong rip, huh? We got dabs here too, guys. You guys know about dabs? We do dabs and stuff. I think you guys will dig it. It's concentrated cannabis oil. I could teach you guys so much. Listen, guys, I'm going to go in real time with the chat right now. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to show you guys my cannabis grow. I've got these giant cannabis plants outside. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, so stick around for that too, okay? I got it on camera. I just bring the camera up. The sugar industry and all the other food industries just want your money by selling you sugar, salt, and fat garbage food as their trademark. Lee Spanner. I love this guy, Lee. I'm so glad I asked you specifically to come to the show, bro. I knew by what you said in Dusty's show, I said, that guy is fucking great. Dead Pirate Tattoo, no, you can make your own, and he tells you how on his site. Many of us just want access for all. Dead Pirate Tattoo. Let me see what he said. Oil Con, I'm out. No, Dead Pirate Tattoo. If you really think, after knowing what a fan of Cult of Dusty I am, that I'm here to sell you fucking oil, leave. You leave, okay? And I'll teach everyone else here what the 3 ingredients are in my triage oil after this bong rip. But you go ahead and leave, bro, okay? Since you just said that one of the most offensive things to me that you possibly could. You just called me a snake oil salesman on my live stream while I have a bunch of new guests here, guys. The amount of disrespect that you just showed me on this live stream, bro, even if you did come from Dusty's show, go back over there and wait for him to go live, okay, bro? You don't need to be sitting in here learning some of the best information that you're going to hear your entire life. The rest of you, it's only 3 ingredients. Coconut oil, peppermint oil, and activated THC oil that you could pull out of any bubbler that you smoke concentrate out of. You can't do it with a bong, okay? It's not the resin. It's the oil that comes out of concentrate. You take this and you mix them together, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that in 1 minute. Now, it's only going to take me 1 minute to tell you how to do it, okay? So after I do this bong rip, which will take more than a minute, I'm going to blow some smoke rings for you guys. We're going to have some fun. Cheers. I got the hungries for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. This is how you make triage oil. Lee, you say Jimmy Dore is a jerk. Yeah, that's okay that you don't like Jimmy Dore. I'm a big fan of Jimmy Dore's. We can talk about that. Lee, why don't you tell me why you think Jimmy Dore's a jerk? I'd love to hear your take on that. Why do you think Jimmy Dore is a jerk? And I'll tell you how to make triage oil. Okay? It's 98% coconut oil, 1% peppermint oil, 1% activated cannabis oil. And you mix the cannabis oil with a little bit of coconut oil to get it liquidy, and then you take that, I call it 50-50 because it's 50% coconut oil, 50% cannabis oil. Mix that together, it becomes liquidy, get it hot, and then mix that into your main mix, and then you've got triage oil. That's it. You will literally have this. Triage oil. I give this away for free. So, I'm going to do this. There was a guy that said before, and one of my soldiers of my audience, I love this guy, Nick Brown. He goes on Twitter and he retweets me constantly, man. He's such a help for Nays Garden. Thank you, Nick. Said to somebody, hey man, he's going to tell you about how to make it. It's not a con or whatever. But the guy's name was Keypor S. I came over from Dusty Show. You asked for, okay. What was the guy's name that what was doubting? What is the most broken law in the United States? Seth LeBron. Not tribal over here about my leftist content on YouTube. I've never paid for oil in the bong. I think Dore, Kyle, and TYT all do good work. All their beef is personal. Right. Exactly. But TYT is a mouthpiece for Hillary Clinton. I don't care to hear what Hillary Clinton has to say. Ever. Nothing tastes better than clean bong water. What a shame we had over 50 and Dead Pirate said that and we lost 5 viewers. Oh, Josh G, don't worry about that. Okay, it was Dead Pirate. Dead Pirate, listen. Watch this, everybody. Hey, Dead Pirate. This is what I'm going to offer you. Whatever your name is. Let me find your name. Dead Pirate. Dead. God, the chat is going so fast. Dead Pirate Tattoo. Okay. OilCon, you're out. Check this out. This is roughly what I would say a $70 value. 2 ounces of this. People pay me $35 for one of these, and I throw in another one for free. So $35, right? And free shipping, and I give them this. Hey, Dead Pirate Tattoo. You give me your address or a P.O. box, and I will ship you 2 of these for free, bro, on me. So you can check it out for yourself, okay, brother? Now, everybody here knows I'm a man of my word because you all saw me say, 5 of you come over from Dusty's, I'm going to tip him $100. I might tip him another $100. I might tip him another $100 if I come up with another way to do it. I might just do it. I'm just saying. So if you guys want me to tip Dusty another $100, hang in. I got so much stuff to share with you guys, okay? We did the bong rip. Now I'm going to show you the grow. I still have Dusty's show up. Let me just make sure I got enough processor here. Wow, man. You guys, I just want my audience to see something. They'll know what's up. My regulars. Now, for me, that's fucking huge. And they're going to know. My audience is going to know. You guys, I can't thank you guys enough. Well, hello, sir. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as a total myth yet? I won't excuse Door for making excuses for that. Right. Now, Genie, did you hear him? Did you hear him say this yourself, Genie? It's not boo orange attitude. I saw the show where he made it sound like Biden is so much worse than Trump. Biden is no angel. He's a fuckstick. It's all kabuki theater, but 1/6 was terrible. You sold it to me, says Carrie Ann Rando. Carrie Ann Rando, what's your fucking point? Of course I sell it to people. I just said I sell it to people $35 for 2. What do you mean I sold it to you? What's your point? What's your point exactly, Carrie Ann Rando? I think Dorka. Okay, so we. So let me guess. The guy who I'm offering the free triage oil to, dead pirate, tat. Oh, there you are. There you are. Are you asking me how to send? How do you want to send me your address? I'm a man of my word, bro. I'll box this up for you right now. I will. All right, Dead. I'm gonna ship you these. These are yours. I'm shipping you these for free, so you could try it out. I'm not trying to hoodwink or sell oil to anybody, and I'm not expecting anybody to buy any of this from me because I'm doing this for you. I just want you to see what the fuck you're trying to shun first. All right. So, why don't you go on Twitter, bro? Okay, are you on Twitter, Dead Pirate Tattoo? If you're on Twitter, go to @NaysGarden and follow me. And then tell me as soon as you're following me so I can follow you back. And then you can message me your address. What does this do? It's pain relief, bro. Do you have family? Do you have family? It's over 50 uses. It's all at naysgarden.com, triageoil.com. Go to naysgarden.com and it says, warning, this is tracking you. I'm not tracking you. Click advanced, go into the website, right? No, fuck CBD, bro. It's THC, homie. We don't do CBD bullshit around here. CBD's a lie. You've been lied to. You've been marketed to a lie. It's not CBD, bro. It's the whole plant, man. It's the THC, some CBD, and a whole bunch of other things, man. And you don't strip it down and take anything out of it. We've already discovered, man, This is the best shit in the world. Man, go on Twitter if you've got a Twitter account. All of you. Check this out. Get your smartphones out. And type hashtag triage oil in Twitter search and read hundreds of testimonials. In fact, wait, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like Dead Pirate Tattoo, I'm indoctrinating you. I don't want to do that. Let me just ship it to you, okay, bro? I don't want to sit here and actually hawk the shit. Because that's what I'll end up doing. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to hawk the bottles. I'm trying to just get everybody to know the formula and how to make it themselves. So once again, 98% coconut oil, 1% peppermint oil, 1% activated THC cannabis oil. And activated means that you heat it up to 275 degrees for about 5 minutes. Get it hot, 275, or smoke it through this at 500 degrees and you'll activate it. Trust me. I too sell concentrates. Oh, bro, you can make this yourself. Let me send you this. Let me send you this, man. You're going to fucking love this shit. Look. Watch. I got my own right here. Look, yours are right here. These are yours. I'm serious. I'll even fucking sign the top and send you a fucking guitar pick for my show, bro. You don't use carrier oils. Well, that's a problem, Dead Pirate. You need to use carrier. Why do you think they call them carrier oils? Look at me rubbing this on my lips. You see this? Okay, now watch this. Look at all this. Watch. Fingertips, right? Watch. Look at me rubbing it all into my face. Right? Watch. Jeannie Rude, you're a sativa girl. You're a girl after my heart. Jeannie Rude, you want to see some of the greatest sativa you'll ever see? Stay right there. I'm going to get you some. Watch this. I got this little baggie right here. This great shit. Oh, wait. Not a baggie. I mean, I got this giant bin here of this fantastic cannabis. This is called Alien Overlord. This one right here. Ladies, gentlemen, folks from all around. Yes, that's white frost all over it. All over it. This is what I grow. This is what I do, and this is what I want to share with everybody. This is how I make my oil. I got this Jack Herer, man. Boy, is it good. Here, check this out. I got this little tiny container right here of Jack Herer. This is what I just sent to Jimmy Dore. I want to definitely get into it with you guys about Jimmy Dore. That'd be great. I think that'd be a great conversation to have. I love that you guys have an issue with Jimmy Dore. I fucking love it. Because I'm such a huge fan of his. Hand trim real quick, guys. It's a NorCal Jack Herer finger trim. So for those, and what's funny is I'm using Jack Herer, the man's finger technique. This is how Jack Herer used to trim his buds on his strain, Jack Herer, the strain that was named after him. I am using the Jack Herer technique for trimming buds on Jack Herer bud. This stuff smells lemony, creamy, sweet, and delicious. People say Jack Harris smells earthy. I don't get that in mine. Mine smells sweet, not earthy, not like dirt. Mine smells sweet. I use fish oils and composts, compost tea. I teach it all. It's all available on my website too for free. All the information's for free, guys. Because I'm not trying to make any money. I got to tell you guys where all my money comes from. I'm independently wealthy. I've owned a business since I was 15 years old. So I don't need to make money with the triage oil, with cannabis. That's why I've got so much of it, because I don't sell this. You know, I just make triage oil, and if people need it for pain, whatever, they want to buy some and help the cause. Because when you buy it, it helps me pay for postage, helps me pay for packaging. Hey, man, I was fucking spending thousands of dollars and all that shit every year in expenses to do this for people. So when people purchase one of these from me, it helps, you know, cover those. And they know that they're doing that. And they feel good that they're helping out a good cause, you know? This is Jack Hare. The buds just keep going and going, don't they? Don't you just want to pluck one of those off and smoke it? Oh, what? Look at you. What are you doing? You're trying to smoke some of that nice bud there you got. So you guys want to learn to grow? You guys want to learn to live off grid? You guys interested in learning about living off grid? I'm off grid. 100% off grid. You ever heard of a company called PG&E that started these fires and murdered 88 people in California a few years back? That's my power company. I told PG&E to go fuck themselves because they're a bunch of dumb cunts. Hey, is that okay, ladies? Is that okay? I want you to know something. I love women. I respect you and I love you. I use the word cunts a lot on this live stream because I really feel like the English language doesn't give me enough latitude to say, to explain, to describe to you how horrible and awful some people are. So I have to go to the absolute most horrible word that I can think of that's not racist. And some people might say it's sexist. So I give you this. Joe Biden is a cunt. Donald Trump is a cunt. Are we clear? I love women, I love ladies, but Nancy Grace is a fucking cunt. Okay, she might be a woman, but when I refer to her as a cunt, understand I am not being sexist. I love women, I love my mother, I love my sister, I love all my ex-girlfriends. Almost all of my ex-girlfriends. Hurt me right there for a second. I was like, ah. That's the thing, is I'm honest to a fucking fault. Cunt may be sexist, but you love using the word genie, rude. You're not rude at all, honey. I love you. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yes. So I will use that word for lack. And if you guys come up with words, some bitches are counts. Some bitches are counts. Some bitches are counts. I love it. Some bitches are counts. That is so fucking funny. Flora 4, you guys are great. Look, if somebody posted something in here and you feel it was important, I missed it, can you guys copy and paste it back in? I don't want to miss anything important from you guys because there's so many in you and the chat's going so fast. I'm trying to get to everything. In the UK and Australia, count just means complete piece of shit. Oh, that's funny. Aladdin Honey, what's up? Cunt is only as sexist as dick is. I'll be back. Dead Pirate Tattoo. Remember, Dead Pirate Tattoo. No, don't forget to go on to Twitter and send me your fucking address. Dead Pirate Tattoo. Don't forget. I'm serious about that. All right? I don't want to spend any time on it, but I want you to do that. For you. I want you to realize that I'm not a snake oil salesman. I've been called that before. You called me that. Not in so many words. It's not an oil... What did you say? An oil... something. You're just shilling oil or something like that. No, it's not that at all. I just want you guys to not have pain. And, you know, last night, I hurt my back, okay? There were these dogs, these 200-pound dogs. And they got into a fight, man, and it was a horrible. It was the worst dog fight I've ever seen. And I pulled one of them apart from the other one, and I threw my back out, and my friend put triage oil on my back, and it took all of my pain away. I was in such awful pain. I was so uncomfortable. What did you do for work back in the day? Gimli Owens, great question. Well, I started out as a car detailer when I was a kid. Well, my very first job was mowing yards. And then I graduated from that to detailing cars. And then I got into the car detailing business. I worked for Shiners for a few years. And then I started detailing cars on my own. Around the neighborhood for my friends and whatever. I made some really good money doing that. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And then I got involved in rock bands. And I started getting paid, playing in rock bands and singing. And eventually singing by the time I was like 35 years old. But up until I was 35, I was a keyboard player at first, and then rhythm guitar player, and then eventually, I'd play lead guitar in some songs, and then by the time I was singing and playing guitar, I started learning solos, and then I would front a band. I'd be the singer, the rhythm guitar player, and the lead guitar player all by myself. So I was in a 3-piece band called Graybeard. We named it after our graybeards. And we were actually local heroes in this tiny little town, tiny little fishbowl. We're big fish, big orcas swimming around in this fucking little tiny town. And everybody knew who we were, but there's 400, 500 people total, in the whole town. So it's like I said, we used to play all the bars around here. We had a lot of good nights. I started having problems with my back. It started, I would load my amplifier into my truck, and every time I would do it, I would throw my fucking back out. No matter how hard I tried to not throw my back out, I'd always want to push it back a little bit further in the back of the truck or something and tweak. And then for the rest of the night, I got a little tweakage going on. Seems to be the same as his YouTube. I just Googled it and it came up pretty quick. I'm in severe pain on opioids to keep the pain meds. I have to go off THC before my appointments because they test. I got to try that stuff. Jeannie, check it out. Let me know. So, you guys want to see the big tamale? You want to see the big tamale? Here it is. That is my current live shot of my grow. You'll notice the plants are moving. Because there's fans blowing on them, and you're seeing like a frame every second or so. It's like 1 frame per second. Is your bomb like CERES Dragon Bomb? It's the only thing that works other than opioids. Vanilla New Skirt. I am telling you that there are people in Australia that say that this triage oil, they're ordering it. You see these little 2 ounces? Watch this. Right now, I'm going to pull up triageoil.com, right? Watch this. Does Google have a dark mode? Leftist agenda? Hey, look, my website's got dark mode on. You like that? Oh, you guys that want to know about my my interviews and stuff, they're all right there on the website. While it's loading here, Danger Man, Pop Bros at Law, Graham Elwood, Ron Placone, Frankie McDonald, Rob Mulligan, Steph Zamorano, Mark Wasserman, Billy Ballantyne, Steph Zamorano, and Jimmy Dore. You guys don't hate me because I'm affiliated with them, okay? Understand that. I love you guys. Don't hate me because of that. Now, if you go there, you can see there's the live stream. You can literally watch the live stream from the website. It's cool. There's the chat, but this is what I wanted you to see. That's what I wanted you to see. Jimmy Dore has ordered two. He's received 3 of these already. And he's ordered and paid for 2 of these, the big ones. People in Australia get these 2 all the time. And people here in the United States. I send this one right here to my mom all the time. And this is the 1 ounce right here. So, yeah, man, it comes in all sizes, all shapes and sizes, man. Jimmy Dore gets that big one. Ron Placone has... Dude, I gave Ron Placone like an 8 ounce. And I keep asking him, can I send you any? Can I send you any? He's like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. It's lasting him forever. His the 8 ounce jar. How did you first start growing Jack hair? Is Jack hair named after someone? Jack Hare is the guy that wrote this book. He's basically the godfather of cannabis. Jack Hare. Do a little research on him on the internet. Google him up, all right? Learn about him. Go to jackhare.com and learn all about him. He's basically the guy that I try to be, the guy that I try to emulate, you know? I'd never be a speck on that man's pinky toe. Nail. Cuticle. If you're a soldier, you are required to wear the flag. Vanilla News skirt. Flag napkins. Wipe your sludge on the paper flag. Why are you guys talking about flags? I cringe slightly every time I see someone with a flag shirt. Because the U.S. flag code explicitly forbids that. Right? Right? That's funny that you say that about flags. We talk about flags in here. We've been known to talk about flags in here every once in a while. Just mention them from time to time. Okay, so you guys like to see me do a dab of cannabis concentrate oil? For those of you who aren't too familiar with it, what I do is I have my buddy Pinoy come over and he brings me some of the finest concentrates of cannabis. Let me show you what they look like. You guys will get an idea. Here, I'll just bring them up here to the camera. It's usually the easiest. So this is what we do dabs of. This is a concentrated oil. The Hemperor. Yeah, the Hemperor. Here, let me show you some more here. Look how full this one is. See that? Look at that. Do they call it shatter? This is like an advanced form of shatter. This is a more pure form of shatter. Right? Now, this had trichome heads in it. It would be more like shatter, glassy. But he filters this down so much to just like trichome heads. Or he gets it fresh frozen the day that they cut the plants down. And I've done that process before, guys. And I don't know the screen size that they use, but I don't think they're fucking taking just the trichome heads out. So, my friend died, blew up in an explosion making this stuff, literally before I had a chance to ask him. Really good friend of mine. Teaches an anti-propaganda program to see through bullshit language no matter the source. Seth, right on, buddy. Finland. Sadly, I'm off to bed. Keepor S. No. Oh, you got to be up in 7 hours? Okay, I don't want to distract you. I think you're walking in the same footprint as Jack Hare, as well as many more that want cannabis legal. Like I said, you spelled said S-E-A-D again. S-E-A-D. S-A-I-D, brother. Vanilla News skirt. Ginny Rude. Cool. Ginny Rude, Wisconsin. Even medical. Even medical. Jeannie, you guys want to hear about I know you guys hear the word weed a lot. Let me, I know you guys are advanced learners. that listen to Dusty. So you guys are going to pick up on this really fast. And it's okay if you disagree with me. All of you most likely are going to disagree with what I'm about to say. And that's fine. Don't hate me for it, okay? You've already found out that I'm a big, huge fan of Jimmy Dore, right? So don't hate me for this. You might notice that I always refer to cannabis as cannabis. I don't use other words. Main reason, the least offensive thing I can tell you guys, and the main reason for that is because when I call it cannabis, people usually ask me why. It starts the conversation. I can tell them about the history of it. I can tell them about the banning of it. I can tell them about why the banning of cannabis in 1937 resulted in our accelerated extinction, where we only have a few years left on this planet, guys. You probably most of you that watch Cult of Dusty, you probably realize that. You guys are probably pretty smart people. You've been listening to the climate change experts and all that shit. And you know we probably aren't going to, they don't get these mirrors project going. Have you guys heard about MEERS? They're going to fly these giant fucking solar mirrors up into space and try to block the sun rays. It's backed by one of the greatest climate experts of our time, Dr. Guy McPherson. MEERS. It's real, guys. It's a real issue. If you guys don't understand it, we talk about climate on here. I'm totally off grid. I grow my own vegetables. Waiting for them to come in actually this year. Grow my own cannabis. But, Jeannie, do you know why I never use the word? There's a couple words I never use when I'm referring to cannabis. Now, my audience, this is going to throw them off. So check this out. I'm going to catch my audience off guard here. There's a couple of words I never use when I'm referring to cannabis. One of them is medical. I never call cannabis medical. You know why? Because all cannabis is medical, just like all water is wet. Right? All water is wet. So we don't say I'm going to drink some wet water, right? That's my reasoning behind that. But there's some better reasoning for that. It disrespects cannabis by saying that there's some cannabis that's not medical. All cannabis is medical. Right? So why would, like, all water is wet, so why would we use that term, right? There's another word I never use when referring to cannabis. You want to know what that is? Decriminalization. I'm throwing off my audience here. Megsy Williams thought she was going to be smart. You didn't get it, Megsy. You didn't get it. I told you I was going to throw you off. You didn't believe me. See, Megsy, there's a problem here. You don't trust me. I told you I was going to throw you off, and you still went with ladies. No. We're not talking about that. Let me tell you why I don't like to use the word decriminalization when I talk about my cannabis. You ready for this one? I use cannabis, right? 3 times a day. I'm not a criminal. So don't use some fucking word that assumes that I am. Oh, we're going to decriminalize that for you. Oh, we're going to decriminalize that for you. You fucking criminal. What? Wait, what? This is why I say access for all. I don't say legalize. I don't waste my time with that. I say access for all. And I say no law regarding cannabis. There should be no law regarding cannabis. I can pontificate on that for you guys. You might disagree with it. You might think that you found some sort of a loophole around it, that where you think there should be a law regarding cannabis. I promise you this. I've already been confronted with those arguments, and I've already blown all of them out of the water. Try to think your way through them before you present them with me. Trust me on that. Don't just jump and say, oh, and just think about it. You'll figure it out on your own. You guys are really smart. There should be no law regarding cannabis, just like there should be no law restricting me from collecting rainwater or growing a garden in my front yard. Anything having to do with my survival or medicating myself with my cannabis, whatever I'm doing. There should be no control over that. I'm not a libertarian at all. I think if you want to slap laws on people, hey man, corporations are people, my friend. Go ahead and put some laws on these people that are destroying the planet. Those ones, you can put laws on them. Dumping toxic waste and, all that great shit. Words, words, words. Insert here. Dusty's way better at that than me. That's why you're all going to go back and watch him if he goes live. Where is he? Did I lose him? We're monitoring his channel. I got to see if I closed it by accident. No, his channel is still in this state. I want you to know I did not close his channel, guys. It was just minimized. Or it was under another screen. But his channel is right there. Okay? And it says... Weird shit right now. I've never seen that. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. Okay, it says... 58, 63 waiting. 63 people waiting for his drunk ass to go. So fucking funny. Poor Dusty, man. Dude. Wake up, Dusty. Wake up, Dusty. Wake up. He's out for the night. I have to catch him another day. Well, that's okay. Do you guys want me to cover any of his other stories? There was Kirk versus MILF porn star, young Elon versus young Shapiro, which I'm real good on Shapiro and Elon Musk. If you guys want that one, I know I have riffs. I have programmed loops on both of those guys. Both of those cuck bitches. But we already did the Matt Gaetz. We didn't talk about the meth fish yet. So if you guys, these Cult of Dusty, you guys look at this. I want you to look at that number up there, 44. That's a real representation of how many people are watching this broadcast right now. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. In under 10 minutes. It was made entirely illegal as an industrial prohibition under the guise of repealing alcohol prohibition. Support human rights. Yeah, in under 10 minutes. Meth fish. Rex wants to hear meth fish, guys. All right, let's see what's going on with the meth fish, because I have no idea. Cadillacs on 22s. I ain't done nothing in my life but stay true. I pimp my voice and mac these beats. Praise to the Lord for these Mississippi streets. Hey, Cadillacs on 22s. I ain't done nothing on my life but stay true. But pimp my voice and mac these beats. Pray to the Lord for these Mississippi streets. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Cadillacs on 22s? Rich man's... Oh, wait. No, Josh, I wasn't asking my audience. I was asking Cult of Dusty's audience. They already answered. Rox1SMF said meth fish. We are hosting them. This is their show. Meth fish. Why fish are becoming addicted to illegal drugs. Fish can get hooked on meth, a troubling sign of how the drug can pollute water. BBC. This is from the 16th. Today's the 19th, right? Yeah. Fish can get hooked on meth, a troubling sign. This is from Washington Post. This is the story, I'm pretty sure. Now, all I have is a meme over there at Cult of Dusty, guys. All I have is a meme that says meth fish. I'm just going to hope that that is Cult of Dusty's article that he's going to cover, and I will cover it a la Cult of Dusty for you, okay, guys? Just like he does. Except, I'm not superimposed on my screen like Dusty is. I'm low-tech. Sorry. I'm low-tech, nay, not high-tech Cult of Dusty. Decriminalization of cannabis is getting people out of jail. Stephen Culbertson. I just told you, listen, man. Stephen Culbertson. Are you trying to fucking wise up on me, son? Right now? Did you not hear what I just said about the word decriminalization? Now, everybody, I want everybody that is a Cult of Dusty member to know I'm not addressing one of you right now. I'm addressing one of my audience members, just so you guys know. Steven, I want you to answer me immediately. Why are you fucking referring to me as a criminal, motherfucker? Not Steve Running. Steve Culbertson. Hey, Steve Culbertson, why are you fucking calling me a criminal, you motherfucker? We just talked about this. Did you not hear what I said about that? Did you not hear me say there's two words I really don't like to use when I'm discussing cannabis? One of them is fucking decriminalization. Did you not hear that? Because I'm real fucking confused as to why you're using that term right now. Why are you calling me a fucking criminal? I got fucking expunged. What are you talking about? No, motherfucker. Hey, listen, you dumb cunt. All right, Stephen Culbertson, listen to me right now, you dumb cunt. You just said this in my fucking live stream, you fucking little bitch. You just said, decriminalization of cannabis is getting people out of jail. Or did you not fucking just say that, you fucking dumb, lying fucking cunt bitch? You just called me a fucking criminal, and I want to know why. Don't use that fucking word again on my live stream, bro. Ever. You don't ever use the word decriminalization. You know why? Because I'm not a fucking criminal. You know, the people calling me a criminal, using the word decriminalization, you're the fucking criminal. All right, Stephen Culbertson, as long as you use a stupid fucking word like decriminalization, you're a fucking criminal. And you're a fucking liar, because I'm not a fucking criminal. Have I made myself clear? Okay, I guess I have. Okay. You don't want more of that shit, huh? I'm okay with that. It's cool. Just got to get my point across. You know, he likes taking me out for a spin and just showing me off a little bit and revving the motors. Vroom, vroom. Hey, Colt and Dusty, watch this. Bang, bang, wang, look, we're doing a wheelie. Wang, gang, gang, 75 miles an hour down the interstate. Oh, man, we're changing lanes in a wheelie, man. We're using our turn signals. Full-throated obnoxiousness on this show. Wait till I start getting into fucking characters for you guys. You know, for instance, if you guys ever break anything and you need to fix it, you might want to check out FleckFeel. That's right, everybody. Phil Swift here, everybody, with FleckFeel and the entire family of products. Hi, everybody. I'd like to show you brand new Flex Paste. That's right. I'm going to rub some of this on my underarms right now and show you that I won't sweat for an entire month. Watch this, everybody. Hey, everybody. I can't talk anymore. It's been a month, and I think I'm going to die now. Phil Swift out. Goodbye.
You know, every time he starts talking about Phil Swift, I get a little perturbed. I gotta say, you know, when I'm living in Texas and I'm snorting only half a line of Super Male Vitality, I'm here to tell you, it is so ultra potent that I just cannot handle the attitude.
Noopy, what's up? Noopy, everybody. Noopy. Noopy's here, everybody. Noopy. Yeah, we're going to talk about fish can get hooked on meth, a troubling sign of how the drug can pollute water. Methamphetamine use is on the rise worldwide. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, approximately 27 million people use meth and similar drugs each year. But meth use doesn't just take a toll on people, it can harm animals too. A study in the Journal of Experimental Biology, you know, that has got to be the stupidest fucking statement that I've ever heard in an article ever. But meth use doesn't just take a toll on people, it can harm animals too. What, you mean like laboratory rats that you guys kill with meth? Or a dog that accidentally swallows somebody's bag of meth and fucking drops dead? Or cat? You know? Or the abuse that animals receive from people who are on meth and abuse their fucking animals? you know, or neglect them or forget about them. You mean that? Because I think that's basically pretty well understood already. But thank you, Captain Obvious. Aaron Blackenmore at the WAPO. The WAPO. Pretty sure this is what our friend Dusty was going to cover, guys. Rico's the easiest way to get rid of it. Ended quickly. I spent a lot. Outlaw campaign contributions. I break laws every day. It's called jaywalking. My nectar collector literally just broke. Oh, Aladdin honey, no, I'm so sorry. I'd like to take a moment right now to just say a few words for our dearly departed friend, the nectar collector of Aladdin honey 13. We're so sad and sorry. Just, we'll hang our heads in silence, and we'll just remember what a wonderful little nectar collector he really was. Or she. Whatever it was. It was. Meth was invented by the Nazis as super soldier drugs, as was PCP. Seth, I thought actually that the Germans got that from the Japanese. I thought that the Germans got meth originally from the Japanese. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It could have been the other way. But I was under the impression that it came from the Japanese originally. Right? Who's ready for, are we dabbing? Did we dab? Should we even dab, bro? Look, for those of you guys who've ever been crackheads like me, I was a crackhead years ago. So using a torch, which I'm about to do on the live stream, can be a little triggering. I'm going to heat this up. It's going to take about 15 seconds, 20 seconds for me to heat this up. If the sound of a torch or the sight of a torch causes you any kind of discomfort, feel free to mute or look away while I use it and come back, okay? I'm going to start using the torch in 5 seconds, okay? 5 seconds. Come back in 30. I don't want to trigger anybody out there. Okay, so we'll let that cool off now for about 20 seconds. Anybody that wants to come back in, you can come back in. Come on back in, guys. Now we're going to do this dab here. I think I already did a dab. I showed you guys how to dab, right? I don't remember. Anyway, this is oil in this little glass dish. I'm just going to touch this hot metal to it and inhale it. Cheers. And you'll see how much smoke I inhale when I exhale it. Dude, I did all kinds of drugs when I was younger. I got hooked on cocaine, crack, and powder cocaine. I was hooked. I was an addict, bro. I had to go to rehab. I had a life to live. I had lives to save, bro. You know, I had people to inspire. It's a good thing. I did too. I had no idea what was waiting for me, but it's amazing what happens when you get off drugs that are killing you, and you start seeing other things in life that can enlighten you, inspire you, excite you. You know, I still live for these sunsets and these sunrises, even though we haven't had a pretty one in a few days. I know there's going to be one here soon, and I can't wait to see it. What did DC say? David Campioni, what did you say? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Just said yes, you've used hard drugs. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I lived a childhood in the middle of Orlando, Florida, bro, and we had everything we needed. Had Miami bringing in all the drugs. We had shit coming in from Canada. We were getting drugs from California. We were getting it from everywhere, man. You know? It's coming in from Colombia. They can't stop that shit in Florida. It just comes in. You know, somebody told me the other night that they had been using some cocaine, or someone was on it or whatever. And I was like, how the fuck are they getting cocaine out here, you know, out in the middle of nowhere? And they said to me, cocaine's everywhere. And I was like, yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? It's everywhere people are, you know? Proliferation. Methamphetamine use is on the rise. Approximately 27 million people use meth and similar drugs each year, but meth use doesn't just take a toll on people, it can harm animals too. A study in the Journal of Experimental Biology tracks meth's unintended toll on fish. When researchers exposed brown trout to methamphetamine in their aquatic habitat, they showed signs of addiction and withdrawal. Okay. The experiment attempted to tease out the effects of meth in wastewater. Like other drugs, methamphetamine and its byproducts are excreted by users and enter sewage systems. Oh, from people excreting it out. Okay, out of their bodies. I didn't know that. Huh. Untreated sewage enters rivers and other bodies of water, and even sewage treatment can't filter out the drug. That's a problem for wildlife in freshwater habitats. What's the concentrations that people, when it comes out of somebody's body and it goes into the, out in the, what's the concentration? To test how meth concentrates in surface water around the, oh, here we go, world might affect aquatic species, the Czech researchers put a group of 60 brown trout into a holding tank, then exposed them to 1 microgram of meth. Wow. The typical amount of the drug found downstream of Czech and Slavic wastewater plants. They kept the trout in the water for 2 months while a control group of another 60 trout swam in a tank without meth. Then they put all the fish in a freshwater tank with areas of contaminated water for 10 days, giving them a choice as to whether they preferred to swim in meth-laced water or not. The differences between the two groups of fish were clear. The exposed trout moved more slowly than the controls and chose the meth-contaminated one. So fucking funny. They got the fish hooked on meth. If you're not laughing your asses off right now, then I will dance a jig for you. Is there anybody that is not laughing that they got the fish hooked on meth? These evil fucking scientists. They literally got, okay, yeah, so the fish will go seek out more meth. Big fucking deal, man. My next question would be, that contamination in those fish, how does it affect somebody who is eating that fish, that harvests that trout out of that water? Let's find out. I'm sure they're going to address that. That would be the important information, wouldn't it? This is fucking hilarious. This is fucking hilarious. Seth LeBrod says to Rox1SMF, add me on Facebook. Then they put all the fish in a freshwater tank. Okay. The difference, okay, after a symptom the researchers said of withdrawal. Okay, so the exposed trout moved more slowly than the controls and chose the meth-contaminated water during the first 4 days after they left the all-meth tank. A symptom the researchers said meth-contaminated water during the first 4 days. Moved more slowly after they left the all-meth tank. Of withdrawal. The drug could also be found in their brains for the first 10 days after swimming in the meth tank. The symptoms decreased the longer the fish swam in fresh water, but the researchers believe the effects were long-lasting. Oh, they believe. There's a weasel word, kids. But the researchers believe, because they don't have evidence. That's, I gotta fucking hard bastard this shit a little bit. Fish exposed to environmental concentrations of methamphetamine in surface waters will develop addiction and be attracted to reside near wastewater treatment effluent discharges, the researchers wrote. They hypothesize, another weasel word, that drug waste in the water also affects how the fish mate and feed, and warn that human-caused water pollution may have major unintended consequences downstream. I wonder how much money those scientists got from us, our tax dollars, to do that stupid fucking study. Are you fucking kidding me? How much did that cost us? Or how much it cost somebody something? They were... Where were these researchers at? The United Nations. They tested in Czech and Slavic wastewater plants, but I don't know who was doing the testing. I don't know if it says here. It just says United Nations Office on Drug and Crime. Oh, my bad. The study is from the Journal of Experimental Biology. My bad, guys. The Journal of Experimental Biology. That is the source of this study. Bam. We always try to source everything out here, guys. Topeka, yo. If I have missed you guys and it's something important, please copy and paste it back into the chat for me, guys, please. If it's something you think I should read out loud. I will buy some of your triage oil when I get more money. I'm disabled and super po. Send me your address on Twitter. Follow @NaysGarden. I will follow you back @NaysGarden. Download Twitter if you don't have it, and I will send it to you for free, Jeannie. Basically, the study showed nothing. Psilocybin is proven to be the safest intoxicant stimulant, safer than cannabis and caffeine. Seth, it's just not true. You can't say that psilocybin is proven safer than cannabis. And Seth, I love you, bro, but I'll call you on your bullshit, and that's bullshit. Number one. Number two, you have no science to back that bullshit up. And if it is, it's a government-funded study, and it's a lie. And number three, you're lying in my chat to my audience. And you're trying to act like it's factual. And I can't stand that, bro. It's a bullshit study. Bro, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Less harm than cannabis. Tripping on mushrooms. Come on. There's a reason for, if it's Johns Hopkins, who I do trust with my COVID information, there's a reason behind that bullshit study, bro. It hasn't been proven. Seth, don't lie. Once again, you fucking lied, man. You're really starting to piss me off. You're really starting to fucking piss me off, Seth. Listen, I brought you in here. I think you're fucking awesome. But you can't lie to my audience, bro. I'm not going to allow you to do that. We're a smaller audience than Cult of Dusty. And you're not going to be able to just come in here and fucking lie to my audience, bro. I'm not going to allow it. You're fucking lying, bro. So stop acting like you're a spokesperson for the fucking bullshit study. Stop right now. Just because you saw a study that says something doesn't mean it's a fact, bro. Okay? Remember that. There's probably a lot of weasel words in that fucking bullshit study. No. That's not how things work around here, Seth. You give me the fucking Johns Hopkins link right now to the study. That's how it works in here, bro. You're going to bring that shit to my table. You're going to flop that shit down on the table in front of me. You're going to bring me the goddamn fucking link to your bullshit study, and then I'll check it out. I already know cannabis doesn't harm you more than fucking psilocybin does. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I watched my friend go into convulsions on fucking mushrooms, bro. So don't even give me that bullshit. I've never seen anybody do that shit on fucking cannabis. In fact, I've seen cannabis take convulsions away from children. So, man, you know, the reason why you're catching tude from me right now, Seth, is because you're literally just lying to my audience. You need to understand, we know a lot more about cannabis in here than you think you do. You know? The fact that you think cannabis harms humans and you have no evidence to back that up proves it. Don't tell me to go study it. Yeah, I know you're going to go look for it. You're going to get a dress down while you're looking. And remember, it's all in fun, bro. We can disagree on this, but if you're going to lie, if you're literally going to just make up lies and bullshit or bring some bullshit study, which I'm guarantee you it is. I guarantee you I'm going to rip this study apart. There's no way they can prove harm from cannabis. Where's the harm in cannabis? I mean, where's the bodies, bro? And I'll get my buddy Nate that I was tripping with this night, and we had to take him to the fucking hospital, bro. He was flipping out. On mushrooms. So I know if my buddy Nate flipped out on mushrooms and went into convulsions and vomited everywhere, listen, bro, he ain't the only one. I've seen it with my own fucking eyes, anecdotally, son. You know, what have you witnessed on psilocybin? Have you ever witnessed someone having an adverse reaction to a hallucinogen, bro, like I have? He thought he was going to die. He kept saying that. He kept saying, take me to the hospital or I'm going to die. You know? Never heard anybody say that on cannabis. And I've seen people have panic attacks, but I've never seen anybody say, take me to the hospital, I'm going to die on cannabis. There was a stupid fucking pig once who did do that. He didn't know he was taking the cannabis, though. He didn't know what he'd done. He'd eaten some fucking edibles. And he didn't realize it. And he was a fucking pussy. And he ate a whole bunch of them. And he's a fucking pussy. Shrooms made you more depressed than I've ever been in my life. DC Fishing. Wow, man. Huh. I'm glad I found you, Nate. Keep it up. Love from down under. Matthew Sutliff. Thank you so much, Matthew. I love you, brother. Thank you. Welcome to the show, bro. I think the key is microdosing. Yeah, somebody else was talking about that earlier on the show. Microdosing. Fuck. I said, dude, fuck that. I take the whole goddamn dose when I tripped. You know? We fucking tripped. You know what we called that when we were younger? Tripping balls. Anybody ever use that term when you're using hallucinogens? Jason Ashby just super chatted and said, great show, Dusty. Especially enjoyed that one part. The yellow super chat. That's fucking great. I'm trying to pull. I think the key is microdosing. I'm trying to pull it up, so chill out. So don't ever tell me to fucking chill out, and don't ever tell me what to do, Seth. You'll learn quick. You gotta respect me, bro. You don't tell people what to do. You don't come into someone's live stream and tell them to chill out. You know why? Because I will fucking grab these microphones and I will fucking scream into them as loud as I can. Just to prove a point. Just to show you that you can't make me fucking chill out. And actually, ask my audience how chilled out I am right now. Yo, Dave C., how chilled am I right now? I'm on my best behavior because we've got all of these Dusty fans in here. They used LSD to help dying patients with the processing of dying. Right. Tripping balls. I would trip balls. Very nice. Tripping balls. We're all saying tripping balls. Do you know I tried to say balls today on somebody's super chat and I had to separate the word? I think it was on Jimmy Dore's super chat. B-A space W-L-L-S. Bowels. Tripping bowels. We still got Dusty up just in case he goes live, guys. Jeffrey Barkley says, you are very chill. Super chill, Josh G says. Riff says, very chill. Steven says, very chilled. Ralph says, your color tells it all. Chilling like Bob Dylan. Right? Yeah, you don't need to tell me to chill. Trust me, bro. I'm chilled. Every person has the potential to have bad reactions. I used to trip a lot. Then don't be loud. First, all you had to say, show me the research, not access, accuse someone of lies. No, you're lying. Seth, I'm not accusing you of lying. You're fucking lying. You're a fucking liar right now. Go look for your little shit study, bro. You're a fucking liar. I'm not accusing you of being a liar. I know that you lie. You've come in here and you've lied to my audience twice now. It's okay. It's okay. I want to be your friend. I'm trying to help you, man. I'm trying to tell you I use this cannabis all the time. You know, and a lot of people do. All around the world, man. Nobody's getting sick or dropping dead from it. Like I said, there might be some panic attacks, but it's nothing like what psilocybin does to people when they overdose on mushrooms, bro. And you can OD on mushrooms, man. You can take too much, and you can think that your world is coming to an end, and it happens a lot to people on that, bro. You know, you think it's safe, and I'm telling you, it ain't fucking safe. I don't know how many times you've used mushrooms. How many times you tripped on shrooms, bro? Yeah, bro, how many times you tripped on shrooms, bro? We'll compare experiences. You're not saying hallucinogens is the way to go or anything? No, I'm telling you, hallucinogens is not the way to go. I'm telling you that. It's not the fucking way to go. Florida, they actually grow in the wild, unlike most places. If I'm willing to pull it up, but don't accuse anyone of lies. Caffeine causes more heartaches than psilocybin. Heart attacks than psilocybin. 30 during summer 96. Listen, bro. We're not talking about caffeine. We're talking about cannabis. Okay, Seth? Don't try to fucking obfuscate and distract. Okay, we're talking about cannabis. You said, and my argument is not about caffeine. Have I mentioned caffeine one time? You're putting words in my mouth, basically. You understand that, right? You said caffeine and cannabis. I'm saying I don't know anything about caffeine. I'm talking about cannabis. Go back and listen to the chat, bro. You'll see. Yeah, I know you said heartaches. Somebody's gonna hurt someone. Somebody for the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. Everybody needs to take a little chance. Well, if it takes all night, everybody needs to touch somebody and make sure it's gonna come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight. Heartache tonight, I know. Oh, I know. There's gonna be... Don't worry, I don't sing this before I ban everybody. I Googled LeBron and porn came up. He's looking for you, bro. Watch out. You're getting Googled by my audience. They're checking you out. You might have a troll or a gremlin sent to you in the mail now, bro. I'd say 50. And I'm joking with you about that. Yeah, it would be a nice gremlin. Actually, Billy Ballantyne makes these cool fucking things. Like little trolls that pop out of these boxes and shit. I mean, it's awesome. It's not a troll. It's a, not an ogre. What is that little thing called? In the box, Billy? God damn it. Cannabis. Ooh, look at the fire. Jeffrey Barkley, thank you. You made some edibles? Frankie the dude made some edibles. I want to hit this. I want to hit this bowl. Pet gremlins. Oh, they're pet gremlins, right? Gremlins. My bad. Cannabis is only harmful in the context of carbon monoxide, still less than hanging your head over the grill. All biomatter that burns indicates cause of carbon monoxide. Yeah, everybody says that. It's bullshit. Show me the bodies, Seth. Where's the bodies? From carbon monoxide, inhalation, using cannabis. Go. Show me one person that's died from that. You can't, because it's never happened. Not in the history of cannabis. Right? I wonder if psilocybin causes death. Where's my... Okay, Google. How many psilocybin deaths last year in the United States? It's not connecting. It isn't working. Cannabis and gourmet mushrooms, not hallucinogenic mushrooms, but gourmet, edible, non-hallucinogenic mushrooms. I'll bet you that normal mushrooms caused more deaths than cannabis last year. How much you want to bet that more people died from non-hallucinogenic mushrooms than cannabis? How much you want to bet? Anybody? Anybody want to take me on this? Hey, man, just because a mushroom isn't hallucinogenic doesn't mean it ain't poisonous. And there's a lot of idiots out there that go finding mushrooms on the ground and pop them in their mouth and they fucking drop dead. I guarantee you. Go look it up, man. I wouldn't be surprised if non-lethal, non-hallucinogenic mushrooms were responsible for way more deaths last year than the hallucinogenic kind. Yeah, I'm pretty smart about that kind of shit. Smoking cannabis does fuck me up, so I stick to edibles. I will cough up my lungs if I smoke. Jeannie, you got to learn how to do it properly, okay? You're doing it wrong. Okay? Cannabis, if you do it correctly, can help with asthma and breathing problems, COPD, all kinds of shit. It can. I know this is a fact. More from mushrooms, of course, right? Just the non-hallucinogenic kind. I like mushrooms on my pizza. I like mushrooms, period, dude. Like a nice fucking portobello. Like a steak. Dude, I need to start buying portobello mushrooms again, man. I used to love those. I used to just fry them up with some olive oil and put a little mozzarella cheese. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, man. It's one of the best goddamn meals. It's hard to die from it. You can suffer brain damage, though. Is it hard to die from psilocybin? Dude, but don't people, like, kill themselves on that shit? Like, commit suicide and shit on psilocybin? What are you doing wrong? You smoke for years, it's always fucked you up. Never smoke out of a dry bowl. Never smoke out of a joint. Do you use a bong, Jeannie? Have you ever used a water bong? Let me know. And just, you're answering me really quick, so it's great. Just let me know if you've ever used a water bong. Lion's mane mushroom, are they legit? I'm sorry, Vanilla. I'm not familiar with lion's manes. I'm so sorry. I'm not into mushrooms. So it's a neurotoxin. Truffles. Those mushrooms that are called truffles, I heard those are amazing. They die from doing stupid shit, not from the drug itself. Right. Right, and that's my point. It doesn't really matter, Billy, does it? Because if people were using cannabis and committing suicide and doing something crazy, you'd have to blame the cannabis for that too. But you're not going to see those deaths, is what I'm saying. You compare them to psilocybin suicides, man, you're going to have to find more psilocybin. You know, I'm going to be able to prove my point here, and that study is a bunk bullshit study. You know, you listen to my voice. I'm an old man, and I can still sing like that. Smoking cannabis 3 times a day while using concentrate and cannabis on this live stream. I can belt out fucking Eagles lyrics like that, you know? I'm not the greatest singer. It didn't sound the best, but it'd get me by in a fucking bar and some people would be throwing money at me. I could get paid with that voice. So, that's really all that matters, right? It's talented enough to get me fucking paid on the cannabis. It doesn't do a lot of damage to my throat. It doesn't do a lot of damage to my airway. It doesn't do a lot of damage to my lungs, my esophagus, my mouth, my tongue. I'm fine. Hey, it's Fumo. Just wanted to say I ate shrooms once and thought I was dying. There you go. Thanks, Sean. Mushrooms do. There you go, guys. There's somebody that says he took shrooms. Hey, man, I took shrooms before, guys. I never even talked about my experiences. You know, I asked you how many times have you tripped on shrooms. Did you answer me? Dude that's trying to find a study from Johns Hopkins that says that cannabis is more dangerous than psilocybin, and I call bullshit and say that you're a fucking liar until you fucking produce the goddamn study. What was your name? Seth. Seth, did you tell me how many times you tripped, bro? How many times you tripped, bro? Yes, Seth. Yes, Seth. How many times you tripped, bruh? Oh, you tripped 30 times during the summer of 96. I've probably tripped about 70 or 80 times on shrooms. We did it all the time when we were younger. I did it with ex-girlfriends, and I did it a lot. I did it way more than you. And let me tell you something. I had some really bad fucking trips, bro. You know, have you ever had a bad trip before? You did it 30 times. Did you ever a bad trip? Did you ever get bad feelings, bro? Did you ever have confused thoughts that you wouldn't normally have? Or you thought about things that you normally wouldn't think about? That got you all fucked up in your head because you weren't mentally stable at that moment because you were on a hallucinogen and you were seeing things and feeling things. Yes, I did. I said 30 on shrooms. Did more LSD. Yeah, we did a lot of LSD too, bro. We used to go to concerts and trip. We used to go to the Dead concerts and trip. We used to go to Pink Floyd and trip. We'd go to Light Up Orlando and trip. Bro, you name it, man. We went to the fireworks. Every fireworks, we'd trip. You know? We were little fucking dirty little trippers, bro. I used to host parties where we would all do acid and smoke cigarettes and fucking flick the ashes into the sink and watch them breathe and do all kinds of crazy shit. I could start naming all the people I've tripped with, you know? Hallucinogenic experience can be too much for people in a physically damaging way where the organs can have complications from tripping so hard. Really? Now that I've never heard. That sounds like some goddamn, what was that movie? I love it. Jacob's Ladder shit, bro. That sounds like some Jacob's Ladder shit, bro. You guys that are coming in from Dusty's, Cult of Dusty, if you would like to hear me discuss anything else, let me know. I'm dealing with one of you right now. I was suicidal since 8. Dark thoughts don't scare me. Once you had a bad trip. Golden Teacher's the best shroom, Genie. I was the one who took care of those with the bad reactions, right? You're the spirit guide. You're the trip guide. I love that, Seth. That's hilarious. Hey, man, you're just going to breathe? Okay, that's what I want you to do, bro. Okay. Just think about that happy place, you know, bro? We're sitting on a beach. We're sitting on a beach right now. No. We're sitting on a fucking beach, bro. Look at that sunset. You see that? That's a sunset, bro. That's Seth, bro. Talking somebody down. I love it. You're all right, Seth. We might be having a little problem over this whole cannabis thing, but you're going to learn how safe it is. It doesn't cause as much damage as these motherfuckers want you to believe. Johns Hopkins probably gets funding from federal government. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's find out. Okay, Google. Does Johns Hopkins receive federal funding? Oh, I'm not on the internet, I guess. Is anybody's Google's going off? Bon Scott's, right? Right? Make sure you roll them over so they don't choke on their own vomit, right? Do another dab. I was going to smoke a bong rip first. Patty, what do you say? I actually don't like mushrooms, Jeannie said. I'm not a big fan of them either. I did this when I was very young, guys, a long time ago. Well, and not so long ago, too. But I don't like to talk about my trips. I never said it wasn't safe. No, what you said, Seth, and I won't forget it, was that
according to less than B greater than JHU, less than B greater than Hub, less than B greater than Johns Hopkins, less than B greater than University. Of Johns Hopkins' total R&D spending, $2.482 billion came from federal sources such as the NSF and the National Institutes of Health.
$2.5 billion from the federal government goes to Johns Hopkins. So you can take your stupid fucking study, Seth, and you can stick it up your lying ass. And I welcome you to Nay's Garden, where I will hold you on your bullshit. I will prove you wrong, and I'll reach out my hand to you, and I'll offer this as your friend, and I will guide you, brother. I will fucking teach you, man. Trust me. I'll tell you to go watch Cult of Dusty. I will tell you fucking the truth, bro. You will love this fucking show, I promise you. And I will prove this shit to you, man. With simple shit like that. I knew that shit was federally funded. So now you know where Johns Hopkins University gets their money from, guys. $2.5 billion. You think they've got a narrative to tote for the fucking good old US of A? For Joe Biden, Mr. Anti-Cannabis Joe Biden, and didn't legalize cannabis fucking douchebag Trump? Yeah, I know you did, like an idiot, Seth. Don't even, you're trying to double down, motherfucker. I thought you were going to do so good. Here he's doubling down. Seth says this, everybody. Seth, do yourself a favor, man. Don't go here with me, man. You're going to lose. You're going to lose, Billy. You're going to lose. Listen. That's from 48 Hours. I just said burning it produces carbon monoxide. The THC just keeps our bodies from having negative effects. That is not just what you said, bro. You said that cannabis is more dangerous than psilocybin. And I said that is proving it is provable and unfactual. It's unfactually correct. Incorrect. It's not what I said. I said it better before. I'm way more high now. Let's do another bowl. Do you understand what I'm saying, brother? I've already proven you wrong. Your bullshit study that you're not even quoting from, now you're just trying to pull bullshit out of your ass. This is called doubling down. That's all you're doing is doubling down with some bullshit. You never produced your study, and even if you did, it's funded by the United States federal government that holds the patent on THC, but won't legalize it for everybody else. Those are the people you trust, bro. Come on, man. Come across to me, man. We'll hold hands and then we'll watch the sunrise, right? From the bottom of a sea. But first, have you experienced, have you ever been experienced, Spock? Have you been experienced? Have you ever been experienced? Well, I am. I know. You probably scream and cry that your little world won't let you go. But who in your measly little world are you trying to prove that you're made out of gold and he used to play guitar for the man himself. The king of soul. Can't be sold. But first, wait. Are you experienced? Have you ever been experienced? Well, I am. One of those backwards guitar solos. It's all you can listen to when you're tripping. From Jimi Hendrix, I swear. Are you experienced? That's the way you start your trip. If you can just get your mind together. How old are you? I'm 53. Is that one of your songs, Patty? That's one of our songs, Patty? Huh? Gen X? Are you Gen X? How about you? Or are you one of those, what do they call them? You would probably be either Gen X. I'm lucky I'm a Gen X, but you're probably a, what do they say? Okay, boomer. Are you a boomer? You're Gen X. We're the best. Oh no, you're aren't you a boomer? Oh no, boomers are. You're Gen X in the house. Boomer. Okay, boomer. I love that shit. Okay, boomer. Kids are so fun today. Oh, it's fun to say. Gen X, the forgot extreme generation. Cheers, guys. Feel free to smoke along with me when I smoke. That was 7:10. You guys want me to play you a song? How about I play you one song? You guys, I'm going to play you one good song, okay, on my guitar. So don't run off. You're going to like it, okay? I promise you you're going to like this song. I promise you. You're going to like the song. You're going to have fun. Just so you guys can hear me one time, all right? I got my little acoustic guitar over here. Got these nice microphones all set up. This is not usually a song I open up a show with whenever I'm playing. This is one that goes deep in the set when everybody is just fired up, man, and you want to keep them on the dance floor and just rock them. This is that song. You know, this is the song that you keep in your pocket. This is the ace in the whole song. So I hope you guys appreciate and enjoy this, all right? Early in the morning, rise into the street, light me up a cigarette, and I strap shoes on my feet. I got to find the reason things went wrong. I got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I got a donation, I can still get high. I can play this guitar like a motherfucking riot. Life is too short to love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never had a bottle with a bulletproof vest. Never start static, I can't get off my chest. Take a small example, a tip from me. Take a line your money, give it up to charity. Love's what I got within my reach. The sublime style comes straight from Long Beach. It comes back to you, you're gonna get what you deserve. Try and test that, bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't stutter right out. You feel it when the dance gets hot, hot. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. I don't cry when my dog runs away. Don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. It's a volume, like the rock. Fuck it, fight it, it's all the same. We live until we die, the only way we stay the same. Let the loving come back to me. Loving what I got. Said remember that. Loving what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Hey, Cult of Dusty, motherfucker. I said I love these guys like anybody's brother. You got the best, I got the worst. Let's all come and see Cult of Dusty first. He's the one, he's the man. Go watch a show anytime you fucking can. Hit subscribe. Make sure you sign up for notifications. cultofdusty.com. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow.
remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Loving is what I got. Remember that. Loving is what I got. I don't own the clothes I wear, and that road goes on forever. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. I'm not gonna let them catch a midnight rider, yeah. I gone past the point of caring. Some old bed I'll soon be sharing. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. I'm not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I have got to beware. And he said, stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Butterfield Day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. They're saying hooray for our side. Somebody said stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right when everyone's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep. Ooh, into your hearts it will creep. Stops when you're always afraid. Step out of line, Dusty comes and it blows you away. It's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Cult of Dusty in the house. Going down. It's going down. Find out a cult of Dusty. What's going down? Find out a cult of Dusty. Cult of Dusty's going down, 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 down.
You guys enjoying this song? I told you one song. I'm just chaining them all together like one big song. wrote for Elvis.
It's alright. There comes a time. I got no patience to search for peace of mind. Laying low, wanna take it slow. No more hiding or disguising truth I sold. Every day something hits me all so cold. Find me sitting by myself, no excuses that I know. It's okay. Had a bad day. My hands are bruised from breaking rocks all day. Trained in blue, I'll bleed for you. You think it's fun, yeah, well, you're drowning in it too. Every day something hits me all so cold. Find me sitting by myself, no excuses that I know. Yeah, it's fine. Walk down the line. Leave our rain to go train for warm sunshine. You, my friends, I will defend. If we change, well, I love you anyway. Every day it's something hits me all so cold. Find me sitting by myself, no excuses that I know.
Jeannie Rude. Press 1 if you think Nate should do 3 songs on an episode. Tony. Actually, in Texas, I was the only Canadian in the high school. You really like the music. I love it. Thank you so much. girl were the only different people. Let me get my hand back, bro. Give me a second. It's kind of gone right now on these bar chords, and I got to play more for you. So it's kind of like you guys saw the Dusty show because I covered all the stuff he was going to cover, except for the Elon versus Shapiro. Oh, we didn't talk about the Kirk versus the porn mill star. I mean, the MILF porn star either. That's funny. Love the chill vibe. Oh, thanks, Ivy. I'm getting a little arthritis here. Let me put some triage oil on my hand, actually, and see if that helps. It's painful right now. The whole hand is sore and painful. So you guys can see if this triage oil works, you know, according to me. On my hand. Ooh. As the pain goes away. Rub some of that on my strings. Multi-purpose. You can also use it as string lube. There you go. It's a thing.
She calls me Goliath and I wear the David mask. Guess the stones are coming too fast for her now. Oh, I like to believe this nervousness will pass. All the stones that are thrown off building up a wall. I have become cumbersome to this world. Girl. Oh, I like to believe we can reconcile the past, resurrect those bridges with an ancient glance. But my old stone face can't seem to break her down. She remembers bridges and burns them to the ground. I have become cumbersome to this world. I have become cumbersome to my girl. Here we go, everybody. Too heavy, too light, too black, or too white, too wrong, or too right. Today or tonight. Cumbersome. One more time. Here we go. Another one. Too rich or too poor. She's wanting me less, and I'm wanting her more. It's a bitter taste that's cumbersome. Oh, yes. Oh, no. No, yes. Oh, no. No, yeah. Lamp, what's up, brother? I miss you so much. I'm so glad you're here. In lies a balance between two worlds. One's with an arrow and a cross. Regardless of the balance, life has become cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black, or too right, too wrong, or too right. Today or tonight, cumbersome. Too rich or too poor, she's wanting me less, and I'm wanting her more. It's a bitter taste, it's cumbersome. Oh yeah, oh no, no, yeah. Oh no, no, yeah. Oh no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your life has become cumbersome.
I've been waiting 8 years, and one from Portugal, another from Oxford, all since the treatments for soldiers, rape victims of traffic. What is Seth talking about? I've decided this year from UMass, and one from University College of San Francisco from years ago, and one from Maxman from last year, and Harvard has one from 2017. Yeah, he found a bunch of studies, and one from Portugal, another from Edinburgh, another from Oxford, all since 2015. The consensus is it has been being used for PTSD treatments for soldiers, rape victims, and victims of trafficking. Yep, it has been. It's true. I know that. Why'd you do all that? Why are you looking up all these things? You're still not going to prove that it's safer than fucking cannabis, bro. You're wrong. Quit trying to double down, bro. You're just... How... Seth, let me ask you a question. I always ask people this whenever, you know, if things are like this. When somebody is like tripling, quadrupling down. And that's what you're doing. How old are you? I'm kind of curious how old you are. What's your age? I'm 53. How old are you? It's 12 o'clock and it's a beautiful day. Know you hit me, but I'll ask anyway. Won't you come with me to a place in a little town? The only way to get there is to go straight down. There's no bathroom and there is no sink. The water out of the tap is buried. I do drink, bury on the drink, bury on the drink. You're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow. You're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow. Say the money isn't everything, but I'd like to see you live without it. Do you think you can keep on going, living like
like a king. Ooh, baby, I strongly doubt it. Buried under drink. Buried under drink. You're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow. And you're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow. You're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow. And you're gonna wait till that boy, wait till tomorrow.
Could you imagine if I sent you this guitar pick, the one that I played all the songs with so far on this live show? If that guy sends me his address, he'll get that pick from all those songs.
Take leave, punching a sign by myself to be so unkind. Why sleep in discontent for the price of companionship? My shadow runs with me beneath the big white sword. My shadow comforts me as we leave it all. We leave it all far behind. But empty pockets will allow a greater sense of wealth. Why contain yourself like any other book on a shelf? Why my shadow comes with me beneath the big white sword. My shadow runs with me as we leave it all. We leave it all far behind. Subtle voices in the wind, hear the truth they're telling. The world begins where the road ends. Watch me leave it all behind. Far behind. Far behind.
If you guys want to put fire in the chat, I'll be right back. Put some fire in the chat. Let me see it, all right? I will be right back. Don't run away. Run away! Don't run away! Don't do it. Ooh, that's some fire in the chat. That's what I like to see. Oh, I'm all refreshed. I feel so much better now. Yes, this is great. 25 years, just mentioned 935 and Mark Hammer. I was an employee when I moved to the West Coast. Reviewing independent credentials, something you refuse to do. What, Seth? Dude, are you still going at this? What? There are over 60 studies from the top medical research centers and schools all over the world ridiculing me. I was actually reading several of the studies to find discrepancies. While I'm ridiculing you, do you feel ridiculed, bro? Maybe Dusty hasn't been showing you enough attention over there, bro. You need some attention, man? Come on over, bro. I'll just give you some attention. You're going to love it over here. Trust me. You're going to realize that cannabis is safer than psilocybin, man. Did you tell me how old you are? I asked you how old you were. What? What? Now, man, you're starting to piss me off now, dude. Now you're talking a lot of shit. All right, so. Did you say something before this, dude's going to fucking piss me off? Yeah, everybody knows how to fucking microdose, bro. Everybody knows how to fucking microdose their fucking... That sounds safe. Something you got to microdose. You don't got to worry about that with cannabis, bro. I mean, if it's going to affect you bad, you just don't use it. And you find out pretty quick. Then it lasts for fucking 30 minutes. You have a panic attack for 30 minutes, and then it's gone. A trip, bro? How long's a trip last? 8 hours? 8 hours of fucking wanting to kill yourself, maybe? I don't know, man. I've been there before. It sucks. So, you talk a lot of shit, bro. I asked you how old you were. I didn't get your answer. You're acting like a little kid that just won't accept the fact that you got some shit wrong. You're wrong, okay? I was right, and you're wrong. We could still be friends, bro. I'm sure there will be times when you'll be right about shit, and I will be wrong. But it's not this time. This time, you're fucking wrong, bro. So just accept it and be my friend, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't be like this little stick in the mud that's literally just going to sit here and, you know, quadruple and whatever the fuck, however many times you've gone down this road with us tonight. How many people have I known born with cannabis allergies? A few. Not born with them, but by the time they got a certain age, they smoked it when they were younger and then they developed them at a later age. Yeah, there's people that are allergic to cannabis. You know what their reaction is? You know what they have to do? They have to go outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air. That's what my buddy Mason does. And my buddy Bill, he just gets all these weird thoughts and he can't smoke it. And he knows, so he just doesn't smoke it. So I know two people. Two. And there's people that have come into the live stream and said that too. What are you trying to nail down, bro? Shrooms paid for my college, says Ivy. Right on, Ivy. Was it Ivy League, Ivy? Ooh. You did not even look into it. Enjoy your confirmation bias. No, bro, I don't have confirmation bias, Seth. I'm living proof, man. I've been a guinea pig for the last 15 fucking years. 10 years on this show, smoking 3 times a day, every day. Guinea pig. I'm the goddamn experiment. Go back and watch my shows. You think I'm full of it? Go watch my shows. 3 times a day, every day. Cannabis use, cannabis use, cannabis use, cannabis use, cannabis use, cannabis use. You know one thing I won't do? I won't take mushrooms. You know why? Because they give me a bad trip. They make me want to harm myself, bro. It's not good. You don't want to see me on mushrooms, bro. It's not safe for me. That's how I fucking know that you don't know what you're fucking talking about. Because I know how they make me feel, and I can't be the only human being that they make feel this way. Like, it's worse than cannabis, where I've had panic attacks on cannabis before. And I was like, oh, I'm having a panic attack on cannabis. Okay, this will be gone in an hour. I just need to lay down. I need to pet my dog. I need some water, and I'm going to be fine. And, I was uncomfortable for an hour, and then I was okay. Bad trips, bro? Too many. I've had too many to count. Your college friend is deathly allergic to cannabis and alcohol? Yeah, sounds like a personal problem to me, bro. Pretty anecdotal. It means nothing. If my Google was working, bro, I'd tell you how many. I'll just fucking prove this to you in a second with Google. It just doesn't come up. Watch. Hold on. Okay, Google. How many American deaths from psilocybin last year?
I found these results.
Mushroom poisoning, they call it, I guess, huh? $133,700 cases from 1999 to 2016. Of mushroom exposure, mostly ingestion, have been reported. It's all poison incidents. That sounds really safe, bro. Approximately 704 exposures have resulted in major harm. 52 fatalities have been reported, mostly from cyclopeptide, producing mushrooms ingested by older adults unintentionally. The vast majority of reported ingestions resulted in no or minor harm, although some groups of mushroom toxins or irritants such as cyclopeptides, ibotenic acid, and monomethylhydrazine. Wow, monomethylhydrazine, that sounds great. That's from mushrooms, huh? Never even heard of it. Have been deadly. Misidentification of edible mushroom species appears to be the most common cause and may be preventable through education. Yeah, good luck on educating, folks. Good luck on that. You ever met a hippie before, bro? They don't even have fucking smartphones, bro. Cannabis poisoning, 0 to 1. I think I win. So it was, what you said was fucking stupid. You have no science to back it up. And by repeating it, like you've done over and over and over again in my live stream, you're a liar. And you were a liar when you said it the first time, and you were a liar every time you said it since then, man. Don't you realize when you repeat shit that's not true, that makes you a liar? Has anybody ever taught you that before? That's why I was asking you how old you are and you wouldn't tell me. Isn't that weird? I asked this guy how old he is and he won't tell me. Why don't you just tell me how old you are, man? I'm 53. How old are you? You know, because you're acting super young. There's no way there's still 44 people here, so maybe we'll refresh that, huh? Look at that, 28. There we go. That's still a great number for me. I don't mind 28, man. Trust me. I'm happy with that. You said 40 3 fucking times. Okay. I deserve that. Okay, you're 40. You're too old to be acting like this, Seth. You're acting like you're 14, not 40. You're wrong about this. You lost, okay? It's no big deal. You know, when we argue or when we debate, there's points that both sides make. Sometimes those statements can be right. Sometimes they can be wrong. Sometimes one side can prove to the other side that those statements are false, like I just did to you and everybody watching the show. And sometimes you can't. And somebody that's doing a debate acts like they know what they're talking about, like Vaush, and tries to get away with a whole bunch of bullshit. You know, and then there's people out there, luckily, like Richie Medhurst and so many other people that debunk that fucker. You know, I'm a debunker, bro. It's what I do. As soon as you said that shit about cannabis, don't fucking drag cannabis into your fucking psilocybin bullshit. And THC can kill? No, it can't. THC's never killed anybody. Oh my God. Dude. You guys, hey. You guys over there at Dusty's, is this guy a familiar guy over at Dusty's? Do you guys know this Seth LeBrod guy? Are you guys familiar with Seth LeBrod? You guys, like Ivy, everybody that's over from Dusty, you guys know Seth? Is he a friend of y'all's? Is he a solid Dusty fan? You're not getting much support over your argument here, bro. And I gotta admit, I don't know how much support I'm getting from my audience, but I hope I'm getting plenty out there. Maybe I haven't noticed it. Is he anyone's support? Is he anyone important? Lamp has a little, looks like an Ewok or a doggy or something. Preble hunger for water. A hunger? You mean a thirst, Chris? That's called a thirst, not a hunger. You're so funny. A hunger for water. Edibles and super strong. I support you. It's a sloth. Oh, is that a sloth? Should we smoke, guys? Chatting, the chat is moving tonight. Yeah, we've been chatting, but I'm just asking if anybody knows this guy from... It's used to manufacture absinthe, which has toxic levels, which is banned in many countries. What are you talking about? Wormwood? What is that? Absinthe? Why are you bringing that up, Seth? I don't understand. It's wormwood. It's just not from cannabis. What? Well then don't fucking bring it up, dude. We're talking about cannabis. This whole time I've said we're talking about cannabis. We're not talking about another source of fucking THC. If it's toxic, it's not fucking cannabis. All right, dude, you're reaching so far, bro. You realize I proved you wrong a long time ago. Everybody already knows it, right? You should just drop it. What do you think, Seth? Drop it. You're wrong about the psilocybin. Now you're trying to talk about absinthe and toxic levels of fucking wormwood, THC, and whatever the fuck. Nobody over there at Cult of Dusty knows who you are, Seth. Nobody at Cult of Dusty knows who you are. There were 250 people in there. That's not that many. It's like you don't seem to be known by anybody over there, right, Seth? Isn't that funny? You're not getting any support from anybody with any argument you've made. And we could just be chilling, like you said, chill out. Why don't you fucking chill out, motherfucker? Why don't we smoke? Why don't you drop your bullshit? That's because I'm usually reading while watching. Okay. So you do watch Cult of Dusty all the time. Bro, I got to tell you, if you do watch Cult of Dusty all the time, I know there's hope for us. You need to just understand, man, I take a much more personal approach with my audience. We have fun, and I yell and scream a lot, but it's all in good fun. I don't know him or remember him. Well, he says he doesn't participate in the chat that much, which is fine. I argued several false conflations. Hey, Seth, call me a fucking liar, bro. I'm not going to be mad at you. You want to call me a fucking liar? Call me a liar and tell me what the fuck I lied about. What did I lie about? We can use adult terms in here, bro. When we lie, we call it a lie. Okay? That's why you think you can get away with it. Because people aren't calling them lies anymore. You're coming up with, several false conflations. Hey, Seth, fuck you. Call it a lie, okay, brother? Call it a lie. Let's be adults here. And let's not try to muddy the fucking reality with your stupid words. All right? Don't use shrooms if you have bipolar. Yeah, I'm bipolar for sure. A lie is not a misunderstanding. Yeah, it becomes a lie when you repeat it, bro. When you stated it as fact in my stream, you lied. See? So this is what I want to do. Seth, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here. All right, Seth? So this is what I want to do. I'm going to ask you guys. I'm not trying to gang up on Seth, but I just want y'all's opinion. If you feel like Seth told a lie when he said that cannabis was more harmful than psilocybin, which were his words, okay? If you feel like he was lying when he said that, I want you to go ahead and press number 1 in my chat right now. If you guys have been following this conversation and you're like, man, this guy fucking lied, he needs to just drop the shit. It's not a misunderstanding. You're a fucking liar, bro. You lied. I corrected you, and then you doubled down, you tripled down. That's why you never double down, bro. When somebody points something out, you go, oh, really? Well, let me go research that really quick. You don't double down, and you double down immediately on me. You know? So, red flag went up, but I'm cool with that. I'm fine. You can double down. You've been doing it this whole conversation. Worse than shrooms. I fucked up, I tried. Let it go, says Josh. Seth, I was describing the research with which anyone can read for themselves. Yeah, but it won't prove that cannabis is more dangerous than psilocybin. That's the problem here. That was your original statement. That was a statement I took offense to, as you stated it as it was a fact. It offended me personally. We're getting a lot of ones in the chat right now, bro. DC, Lamp, Megsy Williams, Josh G, Dominic Leo, Noopy Kiosk, Ralph Dodger. All of those people feel like that you're lying, that you told a lie when you said that cannabis was more dangerous than psilocybin. And I know for a fact that you were fucking lying. I didn't even pause or hesitate. I said, well, you're fucking lying. Right? And you look it up and spend all the time you want. I know enough about cannabis to know that it's killed less people than psilocybin. I look it up, and sure enough, your precious fucking mushrooms kill all kinds of people, man. And it's not necessarily the psilocybin. People mistake other kinds of mushrooms for tripping mushrooms, and they eat them, and they fucking die from that too. That's what that study was all about. But I think was the word you used deadly or more dangerous? I can't remember. I think it was deadly. That is the statement in the medical research. Their opinions don't matter. I know, and it's all fucking supposition and opinion, Seth. Everything, they use weasel words, and I pointed those words out. In addition to the fact that they're funded by a federal government. They're funded by the United States federal government that holds the patent on cannabis and won't legalize it. Won't give people access to it. That's the government that you're trusting, that you're doubling and tripling down on, bro. Realize that. You know, the government isn't as innocent as you'd like to paint them as you're doing on this live stream. And that's exactly what you're doing. And I'm not taking your bullshit, and most of my audience members aren't either. Chris says he almost died on mushrooms. Dude, I had some really bad thoughts on mushrooms, man. Many, many times. Wow, now you're lying again. Okay, Seth, now I'm going to block you from my live stream because you fucking lied to my audience again. I'm going to show you the patent, then I'm going to block you. All right? This is what my dad used to tell me. He'd say, okay, you screwed up. I'm going to get my belt, go to your room, and I'm going to fucking hit you with my belt. This is what my father used to tell me. This is what I'm going to do to you, Seth. I'm going to block you because, once again, you've lied, and you stated a lie like it's fact. And now I'm going to show you the patent from the United States federal government on cannabis. Okay, dumbass? Here you go. Here you go. God, you're such an idiot. Federal patent cannabis. Patent number 6630507. DenverPost.com. Why the U.S. government holds a patent on cannabis. Huh. Wow. You're a fucking liar, Seth. You tell a lot of lies, Seth. You know that? You are a dirty little fucking liar. That is exactly what you're doing. You know, you could have said, you know, I think that's a myth or it might be a myth, but no, that was not your choice of words. You decided to lie and say, that's a myth. There is no patent on cannabis. Well, maybe you can explain this from the fucking Denver Post. Okay? You tell me if you think the Denver Post is a reputable magazine or a newspaper or whatever. Ad block. They're not going to show it. Wait. You've reached your article limit. It may not. Okay, patent number. Why the U.S. government holds a patent on cannabis plant compounds. It's about technology transfer, not legalization. There you go. There you go. You see that? They want me to fucking subscribe. I tell them to suck my dick. I never do that shit. Suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about your article. I proved my fucking point. All right. You're a fucking liar. Get the fuck out of here. You've proven to me you're a fucking liar. I just showed you the fucking patent, dumbass. Bye. Poof. You're gone. Like a fucking fart, bro. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people like that. You're going to double down against me, bro? You have no idea who the fuck you're dealing with. Jesus fucking Christ. If I tell you the United States federal government holds a patent on cannabis, I know they do. I'm not going to sit here and try to fucking act like I know something that I don't already know. You believe the way this guy tries to just weasel through that shit? Isn't that fucking funny? I pulled that guy in from Dusty. He made so much sense on something he said. I was like, you love my show. Motherfucker. Can I pick him or what? Listen, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys had fun on this almost 3.5 hour show. I am out of here. I love you guys. I hope you love me back. And check out Cult of Dusty. That's Cult of Dusty on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, guys. He's great, and his audience is even better. So go over there and support. All right. Good night, guys. Loved you guys. It was great. I had a great show. You guys were fantastic. Thank you so much. Ivy and Jeannie, you guys are able to talk, right? You guys know how to connect with each other on the internet, right? You guys should exchange each other's Twitters or Facebooks so you can message each other. Or did you already do that? And Ivy, if you can get me hooked up with Dusty for an interview, I would fucking love it. Go check out my interviews at NaceGarden.com. And I would just, you know, he just keeps it so fucking real. I just would love to have him on the show. And maybe one day he'd have me on, you know, to talk about off-grid living, you know, or cannabis or anything he might be curious about that I might know about, you know. Well, you were awesome, Ivy. Thank you. I almost don't want to go. I don't want to go. I want to stay. I want to stay and do some more podcasting, man. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before I go? Smoke with us some more? You guys are so funny. What's the tallest water pipe you have? Barack Obama used to call it, but after Barack Obama did all those horrible things during his presidency, even though I voted for him the second time too, I changed the name of the bong, and I don't remember what I changed the name of the bong to. It's funny. I hear a dog barking in the distance. Would the triage oil help a stuffy nose by rubbing it above the lip? I would put it inside the nostril, bro, and just see if it helped. It's got peppermint oil in it. It might help keep your sinuses clear a little bit. But I wouldn't even put it on the lip, man. I'd put it right up in my nostril. Breathe that shit in hard. No names to calls. Good night, dude. Thanks for the music. Hey, Jeannie Rude. You're welcome, honey. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and you'll come back for more entertainment. You know, I got lots to offer here. You guys just got a slice. I want to give you the whole thing. You guys follow each other on Twitter? Okay, good, good. I'm so glad. That way you guys can talk to each other. I didn't want to cut off your communication here on the show. You messaged me on Twitter? Okay, okay. Difficulty. Or Dilla. I thought you were saying Matt Difficulty. That'd be funny. Matt Difficulty instead Dillahunty. He's just a little short, man, with me. A little short. I don't know. But he definitely hates me now. I know it won't be like that with Dusty, man, because Dusty keeps that shit fucking real. And he is, unknowingly, Dusty has fucking helped out my channel immensely, getting me a whole bunch of new people in here tonight. I've been doing this for years and years and years, but the algorithms have shut my channel down. So I really need help trying to establish a following of people. But understand, I'm never willing to sacrifice having someone lying to me or my face, lying to my audience's faces. I will never sacrifice that for you. And if I know someone is lying and they're acting like they're saying something is fact, and I know it's a fucking lie, I'll call them on it. I'll give them every opportunity to come clean. Generally, I don't want to sit and argue about it for as long as we did tonight. But like I said, I brought this guy over. I invited him to my show, and I felt like I owed him at least that. You know, but goddamn, man, you know, I can't deal with that. That is such a level of ignorance that I am just not willing to serve, you know? All right, I'll smoke with you guys. You sexy bitches. That'd be great if Dusty just popped on, man, you know? I still got the show open. I'm still monitoring that for you guys, just so you know. Barack Obama. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I called that thing after that, because I was really upset with Barack Obama. With the indefinite detention, the restrictions that they were trying to pass on internet, him not speaking out against enough about certain things, man. You know, cannabis. He didn't do anything for cannabis. He took a whole bunch of speaking engagements with Wall Street. He just totally served Hillary Clinton, you know. He bombed. He's killed more people, bombed more people. We ran out of bombs while he was president of the United States. Everyone looks at him as some kind of a peacetime president. No, we were murdering folks all over the world thanks to that man. We were murdering all kinds of people. He could have put an end to it. He could have fucking showed he had some balls. He didn't have the fucking spine to stand up to the military-industrial Clinton. Cheers, guys. Oh, yeah, cheers, man. Let's take some of this cannabis right off this big-ass bud. What do you guys say, man? Psst. Nobody's even doing it. What, are you taking it from the bottom? Nobody takes it from the bottom, though. Shh. Real. Cheers. Joe H. What's up, Joe? Yo, Joe H. Brother, didn't I tell you to go fuck yourself, homie? The last time? Isn't that where we left it? You said some really narcissistic, rude shit on the live stream, bro. You know? And when someone disrespects me and my audience on the live stream, I don't read their fucking messages on social media, bro. You have important information? Man, I don't give a fuck. I'll give a fuck, bro. You owe everyone here an apology. And like I said, bro, I'm fucking long hauler in that investment. Right now it's down, but I don't watch it. Bitcoin's at like 30,000. Killing me. I am super sexy, says Jeannie. I bet you are, Jeannie. You bet, Mr. Smith. I bet you are. Ivy just called. You just called Dusty she. We're gonna have some gender issues in the chat over there. Oops. I'm watching. I'm still over there. I was hoping he was going to just magically pop on. I would love to hear his take on all that shit. I'd love to hear him read through everything that I just read through, you know. And hear, because you get to hear my take on it first, you know. Usually it's him first. He's real good at finding these articles, man. He's great at that. I wonder if we get 420 likes before it ends. It's funny. Dusty junkie shall never die. Use your words, Steve. I don't know what you're trying to say. I mean, yeah, Dusty and I could do a debate. Is that what you were saying? You want me and Dusty to debate something? I just want to learn about him, ask him questions about his history and podcasting and personal questions, you know? I don't want to debate him. I don't want to put anybody on the spot. And if he wants to debate me after we get introduced and do an interview, I would say, yeah, let's debate Jimmy Dore. Let's talk Jimmy Dore. I heard that he's got a big problem with Jimmy Dore. So I love Jimmy Dore like a fucking brother. I think I would be able to defend Jimmy Dore pretty good. And I know that Dusty's the kind of person that brings fucking receipts, bro. He pontificates on things that people say on their podcasts. You apologize for those who are attempting to stream chill. I've never heard that term before, stream chill. That's funny. What do you think about vaping cannabis? I found it to be really rough for my lungs. It's similar to hitting the bong. Well, if you vape through water, like this has got water in it, and you're vaping, you just do it at a lower temperature and you don't do a lot. Just a small amount. You should be fine. Past does not tell you shit about people. Dominic says, what? Dommy Dom. How did Cult of Dusty get 4 thumbs downs? What a bunch of assholes. As much content as he provides for that audience, you know, you'd think those 4 people would have a little bit more respect for him. Parliament voted cannabis has medicinal purposes. Yeah, I don't need Parliament to fucking tell me dick about cannabis, bro. They can suck my dick. They don't get to talk to me about cannabis ever again. Fuck any federal government. Fuck any ruling entity that has ever imprisoned people for possession, use, or distribution of cannabis. They can all suck my dick. Fuck them all. This 187 Sweets person, you're just like, Dusty's fine, dude. Where have you been? He's drunk. He went to sleep. He's chilling. You know, if he wasn't trashed, he'd be here. Wouldn't it be funny if Dusty was watching this the whole time on like a virtual private network? He's all high or fucking drunk and shit. He's like, look at this motherfucker. Why you talking to my Ivy, boy? It'd be so funny if he said some shit like that. Why you Ivying? Why you Ivying? Why you Ivying? We think he's sleeping it off, says Ivy. I'm streaming, man, says Dominic. Tyler D, I hope you're okay, bro. Everyone's all worried about Dusty. I love it. He's a big boy. Dusty's just fine. Listen, I love you guys. I will see you on tomorrow morning's show, okay? Bright and early. 7 o'clock my time. 10 o'clock your time. Or 9 o'clock your time. 8 o'clock your time. Or any of the other o'clocks your time. I will see you. Here's 20 seconds of me waving goodbye because I love you guys and you're worth it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Remember, my Twitter is @NaysGarden on Twitter. You can find me there. Follow me and retweet my tweets while you're there messaging me and stuff. Go through my tweets, both tweets and replies. Retweet me, like my tweets, and get involved in the conversation on those tweets. There's not a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. I tweet really cool shit. All right, you guys. Love y'all. Take care. Everybody go check out Dominic Leo. He's streaming. Dommy's streaming. Everybody go check him out. Are you streaming over there on YouTube, bro? You go do it. Go stream it, Dom.